sight, just a free-to-play player with a will to fight. He don't chase every trend that drops, no flashy skins, no shop top props. He's got his grind, his own cool way, earning rep while the big boys pay. No FOMO, Mr. Bond, he's playing it cool, dodging paywalls like a pro with nothing to prove, cracking bases with a smile while others rage and spin. Free to play till the end, he don't need to pretend. Yeah, no FOMO, Mr. Bond, he's got class in his play, taking out whales on a free to play day. Oh. Galaxy's burning, but he's ice in the flame. Off 70, he's in the game with a cloak, ship, and a mission plan. Outmaneuvering spenders like only Bond can. No officer packs, just sweat and time. Maxing events with a rhythm and rhyme while they chase pixels and dollar signs. He's chilling in zone chat, dropping clever lines. No regrets, no desperate grind. He's built his fleet with patience in mind. They flex their power, he flexes pride. A legend in warp space, taking it in stride. No FOMO, Mr. Bond ain't buying the hype. He's the specter of skill, the master type. Cracks your base, then salutes as he flows. Yeah, no FOMO, Mr. Bond, he's the realest of crew. Free to play in command, and he's coming for you. They said it couldn't happen, they said it couldn't be done. No wallet, no pack, no pay to win fun. But James Bond kept grinding day after day, mining, raiding, finding his own way. Scopely's temptation flashing on the screen, shiny packs and offers, but he kept his credits clean. No swipe, no spend, just patience and scale. Now he's at the top of the ops I'm 70, free to play, and there's nothing Scopely could do or say. From the first warp jump to the final tier, Bond's still standing loud and clear. I'm 70, can't be bought. Every level earned, every fight he fought. Yeah, I'm a furry.
Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Seriously. I missed you all. I took one day off yesterday.
James Bond.
Feldy, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the prime sub. Distinct Dumpo, thank you for the follow. Guys, thank you for being here. I was doing a lot of thinking the last 48 hours. This is not just gonna be a rant. This is serious. We need to talk. Callum, good morning. Erwin, good to see you. Barkman, always happy to stop working for a good rant stream. You're gonna get what you wanted, and then some. Feldy, good morning. Sanjo and Otter, I'm here for rants because Scopely keeps giving me the round around and closing my tickets without a resolution. Yeah, that's just the start of it. Yes, scream away. Scream away. My microphone is working, right? Yes. Scream away. Scream as much as you need to. I mean, we this is where we speak. This is where we have no political agenda whatsoever. I have no agenda other than us. This is about us. Distinct Dumbo, first time chatter. I had this until I left my laptop open with the tickets, so they couldn't close it. Yeah. Well, the ticket, you guys heard my rant about my ticket. I think that's what kind of like started my deeper understanding of what's going on here. I mean, nothing is new, but I think the coin dropped for me. I'll explain. Hey, Distinct Jumbo, JB. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Or sister. Erwin, did it hurt? Yes, it did. Pascal, hello. Barkman, what's up? Jess, good evening to you too, from Germany. Oh no, we need to talk? Is it not you, it's me? I'm gonna get to it, Ostis. Missed you, man. I don't know if you were lurking or not, but I haven't seen your name in chat in a while. Feldy started a hype train, whatever is happening, thank you. Do I need to prepare for something nasty right now? What happened? What the hell did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, look, where's the scream? Hey, Mr. Allen, good to see you. M, good to see you. Ticket, what is that? That's that thing that you, God forbid, gonna dare to even go there. You know what I mean? Barkman, thank you for the 10 cheer. Man, these notifications are startling today. Maybe because I'm on edge. Ostis, I've been missing for sure. Yeah, good to see you whenever. You know, life happens. Life happens. You got to take care of life, you know? Pastor, glory to the sarcophagus and warm welcome to everyone except Scopely because they are like your stomach that decided to cook up the most unwipeable poo of all times. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to sit and wait for people to rally. If they're not here, they'll have to watch the VOD or come in later. We need to talk about what's going on. Where do we start? I've been on Discord. I'm always on Discord. I've been hearing the pulse of the people. People reach out to me directly on my Discord, on other Discords. Things are not good. But they're not that different than the way they used to be either. This is not that different. It's just one more wave. I'm not blaming anybody. Well, it's not about blame. It's not about assigning blame. It's about where we are and what we choose to do. Yeah. We're losing good people. We're bleeding out good people. And we lost them all over time. But I mean, it's... people are very unhappy. And it's starting to... I'm hearing people talking in a way that they didn't before. I mean, just some examples, okay? Not to call people name, but like somebody on my Discord decided that they're putting a 7-day bubble and they're actually rethinking this entire thing, you know? Like, do they even want to... Hey, what a lovely turtleneck. Yeah, it's raining outside, brother. It's raining. We're going to have a rainy weekend here in SoCal. It's crazy. So I'm hearing everybody's discontent. and their outrage. We can keep talking about this, but we need to choose what is going to be done. What's different now than all other times? If we really want things to change, what do we need to do? We can't just sit and wait for other people to provide for us what we want. We need to take certain action that is in line with how we feel. My best is being rated right now? Oh crap, somebody really took it seriously, Mr. Allen. COTA sucks. Are we there yet? It's not just COTA, it's everything. There's so much. I mean, seriously, I was like last night, I already knew what I was going to talk about today. And I'm like, there's so much going on in my head. I don't even know how to unfold this. What I can do, if I wanted to, I could just grab this and eat my popcorn and say nothing and let Scopely keep cooking. And I know what's going to happen. I choose not to do that. Okay, what one person that comes to mind is Berenger. Okay? He had what he had all these feelings. He had a one-on-one with Connor. Nothing changed. If I get emotional, I get emotional. It's like there's just too much going on. We know the problem, okay? We know the problem. We know that we can approach it the way we used to. We can try to show Scopely understanding. We can try to sugarcoat it. We can try to be supportive. We can try to be understanding. But are we going to get a different result? Oh, it's like that, huh? Are we going to get a different result if we do that? Have we? When you want to cook a chocolate cake, and you use a recipe that produces you something else, it produces you vanilla cake consistently. You use the same recipe and you keep getting vanilla cake, and you're wondering, why in the world am I still getting vanilla cake when I wanted chocolate? Well, maybe it's time to change the recipe. Maybe we need to stop approaching it in the old way, because we are part of the problem. I hate to say it, but we are part of the problem. Because we haven't changed our ways with our responses. Hey, Dustin, good to see you. Jeff Games, Scopely isn't the problem. It's Fleet Command is the problem. Scopely can run any of their other games without problems. That's part of the problem, is that we are finding a way to justify why there is a problem. It's not Scopely, it's this division. It's not just this division, it's a few employees. It's not, it's this, it's that, it's that. When are we gonna stop allowing this? Let me adjust the music. I'm not in the mood right now. When are we gonna stop doing the same thing? Do you think the old approach of being nice and polite and feed them with dollars and it's going to change things? Has it changed things in the past 7 years? Suzerne, it's hilarious how people started to realize that Scopely doesn't care about players while they always were that way. Well, that's what I've been pointing it out all along. I mean, we know that. People know that, but they just don't want to really accept it. I mean, the coin needs to drop at a certain point. I never free-to-play cakes. It's cool. Free-to-play, or if you got it as a gift, it doesn't matter. Or if you got it as charity, it doesn't matter. You are engaged. You are feeling this like everybody else. QQ, emotions are good. Let the hate flow through you. It's no longer about hate. I mean, I know, look, I rant, I rage, we're having a blast seeing that. It's awesome. Music. It's great to have that experience, but I mean, this is more than this right now. Hey, Antabolic, my opinion, please. By the way, this is where you get to air your opinion. You can be the exact opposite of me. Okay? It's not about debating. It's not. We need to really get this out. People need to let this out. Whatever it is. You can tell me that I'm insane. I know I am. I mean, you see me yelling, crazy, whatever. You can tell me I'm wrong. I'm okay with it. You know that. You guys been with me enough. You know this. Callum, maybe it's that is Copley final public campaign. So then when this game finally fails, go, please, reputation is more intact and blame get shifted on the game that failed. We need to stop caring about why they're doing what they're doing and what maybe their motive is. Never, we're just addicts. I mean, look, we are addicted to each other in a way too. I think more than the game. Disney Dumbo, when you do the new free-to-play account, will you be pushing ops like this here or doing a different free-to-play approach, like stream-led account? When we reach the Rotterdam goal and the game is still alive, yes, I'm absolutely going to start a new account and we will decide where we want to take it. And I'm going to complain and cry. Okay, Antabolic, what's your opinion? Most that are making excuses are worried the massive investment they've made will be shut down. Not just them. And I'm going to give the big disclaimer now. Everything I say is not directed to one individual. It's directed to us as a whole. And if I mention something that somebody falls in that category, it doesn't make it about them. It's not. We need to just stop being afraid of speaking. People can't speak in Discord, on their Discord, because they're going to get banned. People can't speak if they're under a certain agreement. If they're in the company, they can't speak. If they're under the NDA, maybe they can't speak. They choose not to speak, I should say. We were not going to get anywhere unless we actually going to speak up. Wonder why people are so stupid annoyed about a useless feature as rating. They deserve the punishment. It's not just the rating. I mean, we need to stop pointing it at little things. I mean, I have so much to say. I don't know where to start. We had meetings with them. It's not like... What has been happening all this time? Issues were happening. We were upset. We wanted to speak up. We did speak up. We tried to do it constructively. We get them feedback. Some people decided I had enough. They quit the game. They had meetings with them after they quit the game. Nothing changed. We're back to where we started. They make promises. Let's look at what we know. Let's look at everything Connor gave us so far. What do we know about Connor from my limited understanding as a player? As a player, I don't even... I pretend that I know nothing behind the scenes. He came out of the mountain, out of his castle, and made a really powerful statement, and I saluted him for that. I respected that. He did that. Then, okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let him cook. Let the man cook. A problem that has been building up over 6-7 years needs more than just a month to be resolved. Okay, I'll give him that. Fine. I'm trying to breathe. It's just I'm emotional too. Because this is personal. We'll get to that. Then silence. Then more of the same. Trashpoint came out. That was scrapped. Then more stuff. More issues. This G7 was not deployment ready. Outpost. Don't get me started. Raid bugs. These things.
Damage.
Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, Barkman. So, okay, fine.
Oh, come on!
So that happened. We gave them some leeway. We see that nothing changes. Nothing on the surface changes. Okay, fine. Then, my friend Berenger had enough. Our friend Berenger had enough. He tried everything. He said, I can't do this anymore. I am done. We lost him. We lost IA. Connor, back to Connor, reached out to him, had a one-on-one with him. A serious one-on-one. No ranting, no raging, no nothing. Heart to heart, man to man, one-on-one. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Oh, sorry. Connor made a promise, an announcement that he will go public again. Silence. Silence. Then, to my understanding, and I don't know the details, he had a one-on-one with DJs. What's different? I'll quote the Passover Haggadah. What's different tonight than all other nights? What's different now? Why would it change now? Why? How much more time do they need to buy? Other games with PvE and PvP does have safe zones for PvE players and to not be forced into PvP combat. Yeah. Oh, wait, let's hold on a second. Rating is working on 104. Yeah, rating worked for me. But let's zoom out from the little things and look at the bigger picture for a second. Then he just chose to not do the state of the game update he promised between the arcs. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't. Fine, don't do the whole thing you planned, but go public and tell us that you actually care. Tell us what you're planning to do. Don't give us state of the game. The first time, we missed the mark. We're sorry. Okay, we missed the mark. We missed the mark again. We missed the mark again. We're sorry. I ask for your forgiveness, and I'm executing some actions here. You know what happened? We got a comp chest yesterday, a juicy-ish comp chest. I didn't even care. That used to kind of like calm me down and give me some version of the blue pill. I didn't even care. James Bond, what do you feel are the bullet points if you had a meeting with them right now this minute? Do you think Antabolic, do you think that we haven't given them feedback, constructive feedback? They send me surveys all the time. They watch my content. They get my feedback all the time. I actually reached out to them when I just started to rise as a content creator, and they ghosted me. They're reaching out now, but I mean, I don't know about what. But anyway, that's not the point. Why does it need to come to this? Why does it need to come to this that we are so frustrated and so hurt and so much in pain that only then they want to listen? I don't want to yell. I'm going to silence myself. Because I feel that the content of what I'm saying is going to lose potency if I just turn it into a all rant. Divorce? So who declared DJs holy? Nobody's holy. We all have a dark side, brother. Hey, good evening, Tara. Good to see you. Didn't Connor say that they'll fix the bugs once JB starts buying packs? I love you guys. He can talk all day. It doesn't really matter. Some issues are impossible to resolve without rewriting core parts. He needs resources to fix this mess, and he doesn't have that. I think it's all calculated. Again, why do we need to go into their shoes? I used this example in the past. I haven't used it in a while. I'll use it again. Metaphorically, compare this to a relationship. This is a business relationship, but compare this to a relationship. You are being mistreated. You are not being listened to. The other person takes responsibility, but potentially kind of half-butt doing it, and then keep doing the same thing that they've been doing all along for years. When are you going to decide that things must change? I do meditation. I believe in spirituality and stuff like that. And in general, when an individual, when a person, man, woman, or a couple, or even an organization, reach their breaking point, when they reach the point where things have to change, where you cannot go on like this anymore, one of two things are going to happen. Number one, you will call it quits, and it will cease to exist. The organization will just rest in peace. The relationship will end. The individual, well, you know, not saying that, you know, the ultimate sacrifice, but I mean, you know, things will, it's not gonna, it's basically calling it quits. The other alternative is that you will do the hard work, the self-reflection, the painful change process, and you will come out stronger, wiser, better. Your evolved self, the 2.0 version of yourself. But in order for that to happen, in order for you to reach that point of things must change, you need to reach rock bottom. Let me catch up on the chat a little bit. Hey, Ultra, good to see you. It comes to this because they let it. And we also let it. We, the people, also, in our own way, including myself, it's not just about this. I was also part of the problem because I accepted it. I accepted being treated like this. We all have people in Scopely that we know, and maybe some of us care about. You know, we built relationship with some of them too. And we can say we care about them. But what about us? What about... Let's remember the fallen. Let's remember the people, the men and women we lost, okay? Perfect example, I'll use DJ's panelists like back in the day. Ripper, Baba Joe, Trader. His alliance leader, Big Country, I believe. Behringer, IA. Plenty of people on my server. You guys name your people on your server. We lost good people because of this. And we accepted it, and we kept doing this things the same way. When does it stop? For the love of God, when are we going to stop? When are we going to realize that it's time to maybe take off the gloves and actually speak and back up our words with action? I'm not trying to start any revolution here, okay? I'm just trying to give this option. I'm trying to show you that you have an option. On call doc. Scopely been 7 years with STFC. They are doing it this deliberately. I don't even care that Don 9526. I don't care about why they're doing what they're doing anymore. That's not about the why. And the reason I use this relationship example is because how many times can you justify the other relationship partner or, you know, bad behavior? At what point do you draw a line and say, you cannot treat me like this anymore? I'm not accepting this anymore. When are you going to say that? When they shut these servers down. That's on them. Look, they have a choice. They always had it. Every morning when they clock in or punch in or whatever, just, you know, log into their computer, they have a choice to make. Stop believing that they're stuck. If you don't like something in your life as an individual, you don't like it, change. Change. You don't like your diet, change it. You don't like your fitness habit, change them. You don't like whatever, biting your nails, change. What's the problem? It's more complex than that in an organization because you have more moving parts. But, I mean, it's possible. Stop saying that it's not. Stop saying that we have to keep this the way it is because you know it's not true. Given how the property is so successful with such loyal community, they should rebuild a new game and then allow existing players to transfer their accounts to this new platform in the game. Whatever happens, it cannot continue the old way when we just give them constructive feedback and we still being patient and we're still waiting for them to change and we're still waiting for all these things to happen. And patient and keep supporting and keep supporting and keep supporting. When does it end? When do we say we have enough? When do we say it's time for us to... Now, I have... we're approaching 550 people on my Discord. Exclamation point Discord, by the way. One person on my Discord, completely on his own, also being in tune with the community and how they feel, was fed up and decided to create an image. Now, on my server, as long as you're, you know, respectful, you can express and say whatever you want, respectfully. He respectfully posted it, and I actually left it there. Erwin, don't worry, I'm not going to talk about cosmetics. He made this. That was another wake-up call for me. Okay, but that comes from a... I'm not advocating, I'm not saying this is what we all need to do. I'm not trying to start a revolution. I'm just saying this needs to make you think. Everybody needs to make their own choice. I'm going to leave it out there for a second. If you really want things to change, then you have to change. Don't wait for them to change. You make your changes and then see what happens. Ultra, JB, what if they take the constructive feedback and either A, ignore it, B, are incompetent to actually make the game work in the image that they want it to be? Back to the example of, a relationship, like when you hit the rock bottom and you need to change, well, you need to approach this. Eventually, you need to man up and draw your sword and walk into the battlefield and accept that your death is possible. You may not come out of this alive. This game may not come out of this alive. It is a nice post. I agree. I'll move it to the side. It's a little distracting here. We don't need to keep this game alive at all costs. If we're suffering, then maybe we need to change our ways. Maybe we need to actually take the risk, the leap of faith. I don't know about you, but I know that this cannot go on this way. I haven't been enjoying playing this game this week. I'm still playing it. I still have my goals in the game, but it wasn't that much fun for me. Stop thinking about Scopely and what we need to do to support them. We need to support ourselves. We need to make our own choices. They will adapt or they will perish. It's okay if they do. We are gonna be fine. If the game ends up dying. Let me catch up on the chat. I'm advocating for this. Yeah, drive by. I mean, I'm not gonna say who made it, but I mean, if you're on my Discord, you know who made it. But yeah, I mean, look. All I'm saying is vote. 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 You're not happy? Keep this in your pocket. You're happy? Give it. Make your own choice. Xborg, my choice was done when Scopely introduced Carol Freeman. I have not spent since then. Yeah, my choice was done, at a certain point too. Everybody makes their choice. Some people actually, again, and I'm happy for them. Some people said, we're watching your content, JB, and we're actually so much happier about the game, so we keep spending by choice now. We actually spend more. Great. My question is, are they still happy now? Yeah, Big Booty, you can move on. We can move on. We can uninstall the game. We can do whatever. But a lot of us, we talked about it, are not uninstalling the game. And a lot of people are still donating a crazy amount of money because they love the community. Our people is why most of us are here. And we know this. If Scopely ever released a survey, a plain survey with one question, one single question, multiple choice. And the question is, Dear Commander, why are you still here? You have this content, this, that, the community. I am not a prophet like Ultravetica here, but I'm willing to bet that the majority will say community. Zero G's, I dropped that when I was at your house. Kindly return it. Yeah, you got it. Ultra, I said similar things on my stream this morning, JB. They try to do good things, but then things like what have happened, multiple things, which put whatever trust, positive momentum they've gained, reset back to square one. It's repetitive, disappointing, and you're right. How many times do we tolerate it? Yes, so I'm saying that if we know the things that we know, and me personally can say the things that I say, and if I don't, then I'm officially part of the problem. And if we support something that we're unhappy with, we become part of the problem. I don't want this game. I will say again, and I said it multiple times, I want Scopely to do well. I want them to do well. I want the relationship with my partner that I'm trying to save and not divorce them for the relationship to do well. I take responsibility for my actions and is ready to change. But I can't just sit there and let them treat me this way anymore. I can't. I just can't. Because it's Star Trek. Yeah, Tick Tick Boom. You guys are more Star Trek lovers than me. I get it. It can be because it's Star Trek. I'm not saying that there's only one reason. I'm just saying that at least from my understanding, from the people that I've been speaking with all the time that I've been playing and when I've been a content creator, the community is pretty much number one reason. the majority for the people. The majority reason for the people. Big Booty, that's why I spend when I want and do what I do. And yeah, I come to talk to friends I made. Yeah. I can't tell you how many people on the server we lost, man. It was sad. I remember my Alliance AR had like the leadership was completely different. We had, I can name names. We had Anger Management. He was the leader. We had Jolly. We had a bunch of good people. We had Zach. We had a bunch of people. We had such a good time. We're still having a good time, you know? But I remember, I don't just remember us still here and the Scopely employees that we care about and the Scopely employees that... I remember the people we lost. We need to remember them. We lost them for a reason. For the very same reason that all of us are talking about now is that they had enough. Now, I'm not reaching the point that I'm ready to quit. But the bad is starting to reach closer to the good at this point for me. And I'm concerned. I'm concerned about the survival of the game. And I'm not... Look, we can keep supporting it with money. But I don't think we're going to save the game that way. We have been bleeding people out even though we were supporting the game. Maybe it's time to reach rock bottom. To allow it to reach rock bottom. To stop enabling this. Nakva, first time chatter, good to see you. For me, it's the events. I just don't want to feel like everything is gated. Let me feel rewarded for playing the game. The Chronicle of the Ascendant is a prime example. What is the problem with having some events that make the general population happy? Nakva, I do agree with you. And the way I approach this is I understand that their current business model, which I don't favor, but I'm the best understanding I can give them is when you release content, you need to make sure that you're making money because you're selling it. It's not cosmetic. You're selling actual things. So what I say, and the arcs that I actually enjoyed, is that I was able to engage in the new loop, the new content, the new building, or the new ship, and the new refinery. And I was able to do something. And then if you're a spender, you can do more. But to completely gate it and block somebody from even accessing it, that I have a problem with. So I'm okay with having some events that we can engage with everything. But if you want like the pinnacle of stuff, the bragging right stuff, then that one you can sell.
You're entering a world of pain, Walter. A world of pain.
That's exactly where we are. But we have choices to make now, people. Ultra, APAC are down to 4 server plus 2 new ones. APAC has lost a lot over the years. Yeah, we all did. I know new players are coming in, but we're losing good people, man. I hear already people on my server that are talking about leaving. I mean, seriously, I know that, look, I'm saying the Fallen, they didn't die in battle, but I mean, we lost them. We lost them to the community, you know, it's painful. Ultra, hashtag free Kota, hashtag free DTI all over again. We need to stop doing the hashtags. Correction. There's a hashtag no spend December that somebody suggested, right? And you guys will make your own choice. This hashtag is not enough. Our voice on its own is not enough. You got to back it up. Behringer did. He backed it up. No money, no engagement. Nuke. I'm not saying that we all need to do that. I'm just saying that the guy had the balls to do what he needed to do to back up his word. Whatever your word is, back it up. That's all I'm saying. If you want this to change. I have a friend, not going to name them, in real life, not in the community, that I've been in touch with for years and realized several months ago that they are an alcoholic. They are an alcoholic. And they were able to conceal it and somehow be a functional adult with that problem for many years. And they finally reached rock bottom. Okay? Whatever sources that enabled them, whatever reasons that were enabling them, were not able to enable them anymore. And they had to look in the mirror. And had to make some really tough choices. And they're changing. And again, I mean, you have relapse, whatever, but they're changing. I mean, we got to allow this to reach rock bottom, and then whatever happens will happen. And I'm telling you, whatever happens, if this game survives and becomes better, or if it dies, or if it goes on maintenance mode, or if it goes on ads, we won't be feeling this way anymore. We will feel better. Because imagine that you don't have to complain like this anymore. Imagine that you are being heard. We know the negative, but let's imagine the positive. Imagine that your feedback is being taken to heart, and that the focus is on making the game stable and making everything work in here. So all these bugs that we've been having lingering for such a long time are no more. Scopely, the house is on fire. What are you waiting for? But we are helping containing the fire and keep it manageable. Let it burn. It's gonna be okay. I don't think that the game necessarily is going to die. It has a chance to survive. From business of money, truly stupid design? I agree, but I also understand that they're locked into this. I don't think that a problem that was generated for 7 years straight can just disappear overnight. But if we keep the same recipe, if we keep treating and approaching it, us, the people, us, keep sugarcoating it, talking nice to them, please beg them to listen, beg to do this, beg to do that, keep supporting them with engagement and money, then we are part of the problem. It's not going to change. Distinct Dumbo, curious, if the game dies, where do we all go? It's a shame that the IPs like this are trapped under the wrong companies. Distinct Dumbo. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation, but if an important relationship in your life needs to come to an end, you don't know what's going to happen to you after that. You don't know when you're going to meet the next person. You just don't know. There are a lot of things unknown. But if the relationship, if you say, okay, things need to change and the relationship doesn't survive, and then you go adrift, you will find a direction again. You will find something better. I can tell you that from my life experience, everything that happened to me, if it's losing a job or everything was an upgrade later down the line. I just didn't know it. I don't think we're going to lose each other. We may lose some people if the game dies. But we will, those of us who are really close, that bond is not just going to be broken because STFC died. I have in my community alone many people that already quit the game months and months ago, and they still come here and we still talk. Okay? Don't worry about this. Don't try to map out exactly you can't just design the path for yourself before you take action. Sometimes you need to take the leap. Sometimes you just need to take the leap. If you feel that you can't continue like this anymore, then take the goddamn leap. You know? Tick, tick, boom. But it isn't a general problem for mobile games when scope fail managers look out at the window and they see companies like EA, FunPlus, etc. and they release just hardcore pay-to-win games, not defending scope fail, but isn't it a general problem inside the mobile gaming world? In general, I have a problem with the pay-to-win model, but I'm not judging this because of the pay-to-win model. Because if in theory this game was good, like really good quality stuff, and we're being respected, and we're being listened to, and their F-ups are like twice, 3 times a year at worst, then I would be fine supporting them with, let's say, a battle pass, $20 a month, because I'm fine supporting a product like that. Yeah, but come on, we talked about it. I just feel that, look, Scopely employees have an agenda to sugarcoat this and put us to sleep because they want to survive. Their livelihood is at stake. Their reputation is at stake. You know, it's business. Some of us, again, I'm not naming anybody, but we got to speak freely. Some of us, players and content creators, are benefiting from this game being alive. And because of that, we are desperately trying to keep it alive. At all costs. Even if it means inflicting damage and pain upon ourselves and others. And when we talk about how much we care about them, we also need to talk about how much we care about us. We are disservicing ourselves and them by keep this same recipe going. And I'm just saying, if you're truly unhappy, do what needs to be done to show it with actions. Don't be afraid of this. Because we're just prolonging the inevitable. The day of reckoning will come. Eventually it will come. It's up to you to decide when, for yourself. Don't try to push an agenda. That's all I'm saying. Follow your heart and you'll be fine. It's a game. It's a game. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun. Did we all forget what we even downloaded this for? When this showed up on my phone, it looked fun to me, so I downloaded it and I played it because I was having fun. And things only got worse over time. That's all I'm saying. Now, your opinion could be very different than mine. Then you need to back it up accordingly. I already backed up my action. I have nothing more to do. But I also choose not just to eat popcorn and watch this thing go down without me saying what needs to be said, because somebody needs to goddamn say it. People will always find something to complain about. Of course. Drive-by, we need to send STFC to rehab. Oh, we showed them the door, but they're not taking it. I know some, not all, of what Berenger was talking to with Connor. Do you see a change? Do you see? I'm not saying they didn't try, but do you see a change? That was what, 3 months ago? 4 months ago? When was that? Okay, so he had a one-on-one. I believe Connor's intentions are in the right place. I'm just saying that he can't deliver. Whether it's him, whether it's another department, whether it's the stockholders, whether it's the studios, I don't give a you know? I don't care. I don't give a shisa. Yeah, we all want the game to get fixed, but you all some crybabies. Every game has glitch and have issues, and if you don't want to play, then stop playing. Quinn Mass, well said. I'm not disagreeing with you. The problem that I feel that we're having is that a lot of issues, and we fell into acceptance for what everybody for their own reason. Tell us more about the bondage. I need to hydrate. That's what I need. Hold on a second. My mouse died. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nakva, it's not just about... it's not just mobile game, especially US-led organizations. The greed is getting silly in most industries. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, the economy doesn't make it better. They're getting more desperate, for sure. Drive-by, wonder what DJs can really do with Connor. Not optimistic. Good luck. Yeah, scheisse. I'm not looking at it as this is DJs. I'm looking at it, Connor had a one-on-one with somebody because the things are dire. The situation is dire. But he hasn't delivered. The company hasn't delivered. I'm not sitting and waiting for them to deliver. I do what I need to do to feel that I can sleep at night knowing that I'm actually backing up my emotions with the actions that I feel is appropriate. Everybody needs to make that. But we need to stop making it about them, and we need to stop justifying their position, as complex and as sympathetic as it may be. Because they're a gaming company that is here to provide good game, and that's their sole purpose in our life. That should be their only purpose in our life. And we need to keep it separate, whether or not, you know, we have some people that we really care about, but it's still a business. I can care about my gardener, but if he's messing up my backyard consistently, I need to find someone else. I need to tell him, look, this needs to change. I told you many times. I told you for 7 years. I don't like those weeds over there. You know, Ultravetica, from what we've seen of other Scopely-owned things, there are other games that have better structure, communication, etc. But STFC seems to be very different to other Scopely products. Yahtzee and Buddies, owned by Scopely, is loved by me and my housemates. I'm not saying that Scopely as a whole releases garbage all the time. I'm only speaking of an STFC. I don't care if it's the STFC team or Scopely. Again, we are focusing too much on being politically correct and trying to understand where the problem is coming from, where your partner in the relationship is failing you, and where they're coming from. Fine, have sympathy. Okay. But this is a business relationship. This is not a love relationship. Sympathy, with all due respect, shouldn't even be here. This is business. This is business. We need to give sympathy to each other. We shouldn't be giving sympathy to them. Thank you for the hydrate, Bon John D. Good to see you. I really like the comm chest. It was not a bad comm chest. I'm just saying that the cycle, I'm just tired of the cycle. Where things are not deployable, being deployed, despite they're not deployable. We suffer. People are getting outrageous. We're not being listened to. We open tickets. They're being automatically closed. We get really outrageous. We start threatening with our wallets. Then, Connor comes out. We need to talk. Oh my God, I can't. No, this is a PR disaster. We got to talk. Then we talk, and then nothing happens. And then we get a comm chest. I'm done with this roller coaster. Like, I'm immune to it. The comm chest had no effect on me. It didn't make me feel better. It used to. It doesn't make me feel better anymore. It's not enough. I need an actual change, a lasting change. JB, how do you feel about playing City Skylines 2? I never played it. Erwin, it's getting what to negative today. This topic is being stretched too much. Okay, I respect that. But I think also the pulse of the community. Oh, that was a German word. I thought you don't speak German. I speak some. In any language, you actually learn the bad words first. Ultra sounds like your gardener needs to go in there and clean things up. Yeah. So anyway, I pretty much said everything I had to say about this. And you guys can keep bringing up your points. Yeah, I think this is something that somebody in my community created. You guys will give it some thought. You will do whatever you feel is best. But I'm saying that if you really want to be heard, it's not going to be in the shape of a survey or a rant in a video or anything like that, or a meeting one-on-one with Connor, or a list of very constructive bullet points, even in a really fancy Excel spreadsheet. Your wallet. That's all I had to say. Distinct Dumbo, do you think if they took an arc break to fix a lot of stuff in the game and provide a thorough roadmap of exactly what needs to happen going forward, would you entertain that idea? Like no arc and no new content for an arc to the... I actually said it, Distinct Dumbo. I know you're a first-time chatter and you just joined. Or maybe you were lurking and heard it. I said that they need to put... I know that they plan things a few months in advance, and I think they need to put on the calendar at least 1 month or 2 months that they're announcing. They're actually telling us, we have on the calendar a month that we're doing nothing but fixing bugs. So, you know, like they start creating the next arc a few months or X amount of time in advance. So they start going to focusing on specific bugs instead of working on content for that month. And they tell us that it's in the works. And I advocate for that idea, yes. Yes. As long as the content works, now I'm good. How goes the 72 Ascension plan? Okay. So, the topic is not close to you guys. You guys can keep expressing yourself, but I basically covered every point that I wanted. So, okay, so 72 is looking good, but I am rushing it against the clock. I have like 16 days. My deadline was December 1st. Okay, so let me apply all the efficiencies. And let's see where I stand. I need 95 million. I haven't claimed a single chest for choice rewards yet. Okay? So not yet. So reduce about 40,000, 45 million, 40 to 45 million. So I need 50 million in 16 days. It's a stretch. I may need to start cashing in on some oopsie chests. Hey, Joe, good to see you. Ripper told them years ago that their code fundamentally flawed. Yes, Callum. That's the thing. I think we spoke enough. It's time to not speak. I mean, well, speak, yes. But I mean, it's time to understand that words are not going to make any difference anymore. I've been boycotting since poor customer service experience in 2022. Each one of us made their choice based on what their experience is. I'm just saying that I mean, now more than ever, It's time to really back up your feelings with your wallet if you want this to have a chance of changing for the better. And I even argue that any change that happens is for the better, even if the game dies. Erwin, you're almost camping? No. You're gonna hit 72 before me. What are you talking about? By the way, Erwin, how's the ore chase going for you? Is it shrinking? Divine, is Connor even with company anymore? Last one who promised quality, no longer with the company. So Connor promising change publicly, not been seen or heard from since. Look, they need to buy time. If a business has a problem, in a way, I mean, they need to buy themselves time. They need to deliver some words so they can buy time to fix the problem. But I'm not seeing that them buying time is actually fixing the problem. I'm seeing they released this arc was not deployment ready. I mean, come on. Big Booty, looked at your video. I have to admit, it got me to that Mirror 5 missions work like you said. Oh, nice. Great. Big Booty, congratulations. So you mean you tried the cruise? Because, I mean, the main thing I showed with the Ascension is the cruise, unless you have a friend that can soften the target for you. Are you referring to the cruise? Kiyab, you have any building rolling? Spox doesn't count those as build. Right, yeah. The only building I have rolling is non-related to the prereqs. Hello there, C Engineering. Good to see you. Look at us with 100 people listening to the state of the game. So the building I have is just, believe it or not, one thing I will say that is good in G7 is that the generators are actually generating something. It's worth investing in them. I'm investing now. I'm actually start upgrading these slowly because all they require is titanium and dilithium, and I don't need that for building progression for the most part because most of the buildings are taking power steel, as we know. So I'm trading titanium and dilithium and investing in a long-term investment that will potentially generate to me a decent amount of Sigma Power Steel that will help me in progression. So I actually am advising to upgrade all of these to your level because they are producing stuff. And because almost every building you build is technically as if somebody just raided you down to the ground with Power Steel, then these will generate. So you can get a few hundreds of thousands from this. That's not a bad investment at all. That's actually good. That's actually really good. Yeah, Big Booty, you were talking about that. Cool. Divine. Yeah, right. Can't fix an event in 5 months. How long is it viable to fix launch for first human Warp 5 Starship? Hey, MJ Ad, good to see you. Mr. Allen, they removed my post off STFC Discord with screenshot of being refused to be archived. Yeah, Alan, in my house, Discord channels, if you're respectful, you can say whatever the hell you want to say, and I'm not taking it down. If you post something that says we need to shower, everybody needs to spend $5,000 a month now because they're amazing, I will leave it up there. Probably laugh at you, but I will leave it up there. Yeah, it's okay. If we hold the truth hostage, then we hold evolution hostage as well. Don't be afraid to speak up. And you know what? Whatever happens, you're going to feel better about yourself. No, I'm not a furry. All right. So, yeah. So, I say upgrade these. Power Steel is going to be an issue. I passed on the... I'm not claiming any treasuries. The other one wasn't good enough for me. 14 million Sigma Power Steel wasn't good enough for me. This one has no Power Steel. Definitely not good enough for me. And I'm not expecting the next one to be any good. I will do everything I can to get to 72 by December 1st. Yes. All right. Let's look at the events now. Let's look at the events. So, yeah, I'm expecting a rainy weekend here in SoCal. It started last night and it's not going to stop for a few days. So, hence my turtleneck. Mr. Allen, I feel relaxed now that I'm done with Scopely. I'm proud of you for following your heart, and I bet you feel good about it. I follow my heart with the way I vote with my money, and I feel good about it. But I'm I'm in tune with what's going on. I'm not listening to all the content creator content, of course. I don't have the time. Even if I was, you know, I want to. I just don't have the time. I think it's important that we all kind of like know where everything stands. But I mean, people are reaching out to me directly. You know, my Discord is active. I'm reviewing it several times a day. I see what's going on. I hear things. I experience things. I feel things. I remember the Fallen. And it got to me. It got to me because I care. Because I actually care. Okay, so this is going to be easy. Oh, by the way, let me share with you something. I know I wasn't online yesterday, but that's what I did. How did you guys end up completing Starship Ascendancy?
I drink and I know things.
Yes, Zero G's, thank you. I do drink and I do know things. And here's something that I know. How did you guys end up completing, if you did complete, Starship Ascendancy Heroic yesterday? This is super freaking easy. I will hand you the solution on a silver platter. If you happen to not have enough specialty ship scoring materials, how did you end up finishing it off? Barkman got halfway, the first milestone. Okay. Divine, I didn't. Just do what I can. That's it. Okay. There was an easy way to complete it. I'm going to share it in a second. MJ had, I try to listen to everyone, but there is so many CCs. Yes, there are too many. I know. I try. I mean, I try to just tune in for maybe 5-10 minutes just to hear a little bit, hoping that I'll fall in a good segment. But yeah. So here's, I reach about maybe 50 million or so. And then I'm looking, I was tapped out. I'm not going to spend materials. So materials is not even, it's not worth it. Not worth it. Not for this. Definitely not for this. Then, you know, Dauntless, I don't have the Dauntless. Serene Squall, a couple of modules. GS31, a couple of modules. Charge Capacitator, all that stuff. Reliant, whatever. I tapped out on all these listed ships that I have. Fat fingering the keyboard, my bad. Oh, that's okay. Lord, yes, Scrap the Revenant should have been easy, but I forgot and fell asleep. Yes, so there you go. So Lord of Chaos and other people probably found it. The Revenant. If you go full scrap and tier it up to 15, and you have all the efficiencies for the ship, you will score about 15 million points per cycle. 15 million points. Now, I'm at a stage, and let me show you. Let me show you the numbers. It's going to be much easier when we're visual. So I'm going to show this. Give me a second here. So I'm going to show. It's under cost calculator, and I'm going to put the Revenant in here. That's the last one I used because I did use it yesterday, and we're going to put it from 1 to 15. Okay. So if you maxed your Revenant a while ago, then you keep refining and you keep getting parts, and you keep building up a part stash in your arsenal. So what I have on hand is 5 million uncommon parts, 6.75 million rare parts, and 70 million epic parts. And yesterday I had over 90 million or something like that. And all you need to max it is 3 million of the epic, and like you know, a few tens of thousands of the rare, and something pretty pathetic with the uncommon because the efficiency is so high. So what I did was I scrapped the ship, I tiered it up all the way, left it at level 1, scrapped it again, so I basically lost a little bit of rewards. It's fine. I didn't get more parts from it, but because I'm drowning in them, that's fine. And did it a few times, 15 million every cycle, until I finished the event. And now, this little baby, the Revenant, and if you're wondering why it's out there in space, if the game loads and let me show you, thank you. It's out there in Monavine space, grinding the ship XP right now, getting back to 75. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Everybody can do this. If you have a max one and you've been building up the stash for it, yes. Zero G's, now they'll nerf the Rev next round. I know, Zero G's. I thought about it. You know, I want to ask you, the people. You, almost 100 of you. Would you rather me, holding all of these, stay silent, not say anything, not give you any tips, and holding this information to myself because of the fear that they will nerf it after they heard it from me? Of course not. Thank you. Domo, next time they're going to remove it. That's on them, though. You see, because I went public and just showed something, and if the next event they will remove it, then you have another reason to be upset. And then maybe that will get you one step closer to rock bottom, and then maybe you will start changing. It isn't worth the points. It's not. I mean, I had nothing to lose, just a bunch of clicks. Tiberius, nerf it? They don't nerf things in this game. Yeah. Trust me. There's at least 50% of the things I share with you. There's another 50% that I don't share with you because I know they're going to nerf it immediately. But I still need to share something. It's again, if I stay silent, what good am I? You just want to see me, you know, yelling I'm not a furry and throwing rage and being jump scared? Is that... No, we need to create actual content. We need to actually give advice for the game. That's what JB's free-to-play realm was all about. I'm not selling that one out. It didn't take too long, no. Because I didn't have to level it up. I didn't spend ship XP on it. I just got it to tier 15, level 1, scrapped it. That takes about 17, 16 minutes. With Alliance helps, within 2 minutes, it's already scrapped. You build it. That takes 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours to build. You push it, fast forward it, and then just click, 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 click. So while I was killing the hostiles for my dailies in the 72 FKRs with my Leslie crew, I was sending it out. It takes about a minute to get there. In the meantime, I just do one scrap. Easy. Or, you know, every 2-3 trips, I do one scrap. 15 million each. You know, I did it, what, 5-6 times and I was done. Free par steal. Free par steal. Easy. It's a clickable event. I'm not in denial. It's not new, Riskbreaker. It's not new. But when I point out point blank, when I give like a life hack, like a game hack, a legit legal game hack, and they're not happy about it, they will nerf it. I mean, that's what they do. So I drink and I know things, and they nerf things. Strange, they fix beneficial bugs once published in 48 hours, but not beneficial. Good luck getting it fixed. That's why I got so upset when they fixed the player beneficial bug. There were a lot of bugs with G7. Oh, a lot of bugs with G7. So many bugs. Still, plenty of them out there. And they fixed the player beneficial bug with the mining bug in the Veil, but they left everything else. Like, it wasn't a priority enough, but that was such high priority. So people will be tempted to spend money, so maybe they'll have to build more miners or the faction miner, the new G7 miner. I'm just sick of it. Like, honestly, when they nerf something that I mentioned, just shows poorly on them. Bonjondi, there is another thing I lose if I scrap it. It will use up forbidden tech equipment stuff. Oh, well, I don't have forbidden tech on mine, so... But you're not going to lose the forbidden tech. It's just going to... The unlock of that slot and loading it there, that's the thing that goes away. Bonjondi. But when you get 24,000, and that's what I showed the other stream, when you get 24,000 of that currency and divide it by 3,000, because that's what it is per bundle, you get 8 bundles from that... and I get materials, so I multiply that by 141,000 Sigma Par Steel, then that's 1.1 million Par Steel that I need. So I got myself easy 1.1 million Par Steel yesterday, but just clicking on the ship a few times. Hey, Vermeer, good to see you. They nerfed Rev scoring after the first run of COTA already. Yeah, and it's still doable. It's still 15 million a pop. 15 million, it's a good amount. I would say even if it's 10 million, it's a good amount. Scopely, don't even. Scopely, instead of trying to nerf things that are beneficial for us, get your house in order. You're losing people. We're losing people. I care about us. Okay? If you have to downsize and release a few employees, I'll be okay. You're a business. That's the nature of a business. I care about the people here. So stop messing with us. Fix your goddamn house. They nerfed Rev scoring after the first run of COTA. Yeah, I read that one. Yeah, Bonjondi, you've done the Rev scrapping before. I think it's a viable option. So what I did is I went into every one of the specialty ships and just bombarded it. If I had the efficiency exo from the Transigen refinery, I popped it and I just upgraded everything. And then with the remaining whatever I need to close the gap, 60 million or whatever, I did Revenant. Fix the beneficial bug that scored twice, but nah, not fixing the notes. Yeah. Evermeyer Epic Rev parts were worth like 10k first run. Oh, 10x. Yeah. Yeah, it's annoying, but again, multitasking in this game, you want to master efficiency, then master multitasking. When I'm actually fully engaged in the game, I have several ships that are, need to be micromanaged at the same time. So I get the micromanagement aspect of my daily routine out of the way. Because if I just bottleneck myself and micromanage one thing at a time, I just swap the ship and I'm, then it takes me much longer. I'm still mining Power Steel, by the way. I'm actually doing well. I think I may be able to take some break from Power Steel. Let me show you. You can see that. See, I have almost 104 million raw Power Steel, and I go triple refine, so I spend 13 million a day. I have about a week worth, so if I need to take a couple of days off here and there, I can. It's pretty good. Nodes are getting better compared to release, though. Yes, they are getting better. I have noticed some difference. Still plenty of G7 bugs, though. Yeah. All right, so let's look at the events now. And the reason why I wanted to have like a really full segment about the state of the game and really air our thoughts is because I think that we have both Scopely and us are in an intersection that has great potential. And I don't want to see it missed. And I think that if we're truthful and if we are not trying to kiss anybody's butt and we're not trying to justify bad behavior and old behavior and not trying to repeat patterns that clearly didn't produce results, we have an opportunity to evolve to something greater, or the game ceases to exist. But the only chance for evolution is by stop dancing the same old dance that didn't serve you. That's my personal opinion. Oh yeah, outposts. Outposts? Tactical start. What? Holding outpost? What is this? How did I even score that high without even trying? What is this? Defeat. Oh. Yeah. Okay, that's going to happen on its own. That's easy. Okay, that's cool. These are RALBs. I'm surprised that my alliance is actually ranking 5 in ALB, in a regional ALB. That just shows that we're strong. Yeah, battleships and explorers. Bon Johnny, the outpost starts to have a cap 3,000, so you want to make sure that you don't do them. That you do them to get more. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably gonna go out this evening with friends. So I'm probably gonna send out the ships while I'm then before I go to bed, I'll just send it again. So I'll do 2 because I reached the cap this morning actually. Oh yeah, ticketed events. I have to engage all of them. Oh damn, I hope I claimed the chest for it. It's not too late to salvage it. Let me join those and then make sure that I claim the chest so I can do 4 claims total in the over the course of the weekend. I'm sure, everybody knows that trick. Most people know that trick by now. Yeah. Because it has a 22-hour cooldown, if you make sure that you claim it early enough, then you can claim 4 instead of 3. So you have a net gain of 10 if you only do 1 ticketed event a day. But I do all 9. I don't engage unless I can do all 9 of them because I want that rare ticket. Wow, your alliance is scoring really high in the RALB. We're in 221. Really, Tomo? Damn. Yeah, no, we're strong. We always been dominating our server, but it's really great to see that you're playing with other servers and even age servers and to see how you can do compared to them. And we have some people that are semi-AFK and a little bit of dead weight, but we're still doing really well. Let me check. It was under a stronghold, right? Now again, the rewards are very insignificant. I'm just impressed to see that region-wide, we're actually very close to be number 1. Yeah, we can score points. If we had more active people, I'm not going to do the participation thing, but, if I looked at participation, we'll see that there's a good amount of people that didn't engage. We could have taken number 1. No point in talking to us. Damn if he does. Damn if he doesn't. If doesn't? Wait, who are we talking about? Oh, did we scare Connor so much that he will never speak again? I'm a person who says that if you promise something, you deliver. And if you can't deliver, then you need to show up and say why you couldn't deliver. But you don't just ghost and stay silent. I told you guys that if we get the Rotterdam trip challenge reached $3,000, we're 65 out of 3,000. If we reach that within the next 3-4 months, I will start a new account and I will deliver. Unless the game dies, that's not up to me. But I will effing deliver. Yes. He needs to deliver. He said it. I don't care about the excuses why he can't. I don't care if a dog ate his homework. He said it. It came out of his mouth, didn't it? It did. Then he's responsible. Stop justifying it. Tiberius, they must have split their regions into smaller pods like fail groups because you are on my RILB. Maybe they did. I thought that regional is like all of the US together, bundled together. So maybe it is Vale. Tiberius, question, where are you? What's your alliance? Let me go back. One thing I will say, Tiberius' server dominated us every single time in incursions. It wasn't that hard, but... Anti. Okay, you're anti. Do I even... Oh, we're number 2. What? Not in this one. A different one. So Connor needs to deliver, but doesn't need to do another video. I'm saying that the other video should be summarizing what he actually delivered. I don't want to hear a promise. That was video 1. Done. I don't want to hear promises. He said a few months ago that he's planning to deliver. Okay, deliver. Tell me what you delivered. Tell me what you delivered. Not half but delivered. Tell me what you actually delivered since last time. And it's okay. We're not gonna get on your case if you say that you were wrong. We may be upset. Stop being afraid of our reaction. You're gonna get a reaction anyway. You can't hide from that. And somebody I know said, they pointed out something that I knew it before, but it was kind of great to hear it. You know when you can, you know what's the greatest indication that Scopely is freaking out? When they go silent. When they stop speaking. When they don't engage. When they hide. That's when they're freaking out. That's what happened. That's why he's hiding. They're not doing well. Promises monthly updates 3 weeks late and counting. That's the thing that now you understand why I don't really care so much about their supposed hype videos and their, you know, promises and their roadmaps and their whatever and, you know, all these announcements and promises. I don't care. Show me what you did. That's how I judge. Kinslayer's SMG is on my server. Those guys and gals are heavy grinders. Yeah, these events are pretty easy, actually. Hey, Domo, what's up? Yes. Domo, I think it's the Domo from here. Nice. Yeah, we're on the same veil. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we have a bunch of buckets. Let me check the buckets one by one. Unity, I'm going to contribute to my alliance in a second. Chronicles of the Ascendant, I need to complete that with okay. Directives. No, I'm gonna monkey business. Thank you. I needed that one, actually. SMG is number 2 on your RALB. Okay. Okay, nice. All right, so let's contribute to my alliance, and then we're going to do fleet commanders. I have a bunch of fleet commander attention to give, so that's cool. So I'll contribute. I usually just throw 100 of the thing that I don't need from all these 3, which is in this case, it's dilithium. I don't care. So there we go. That takes care of that. That also supports my alliance. Yeah, none of these events considered a heavy grind. Since when is 40 hostiles considered a grind? Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, if you just do your dailies, you just do your daily goals, you're gonna hit 40. I mean, I don't know a day that you don't kill at least 100 hostiles, just between, you know, loops and events and whatnot. Yeah, you're gonna hit it. It's easy. I don't mind events that are already it's combined. And I did comment about it when they started adding all these additional battle passes. I know why they're doing it, because they're desperate for money and all that stuff, for sure. And they're trying to sell, instead of $20 a month, it's going to be 40 or 60 or 80 a month. So that's more money a year per player without them realizing it. But one thing I will say is that I don't mind the multiple ones, because for me, it's free. And these are always the same. You have Unity here, and also in the Ferengi, we had Unity. Different amounts, but it's the same. So you don't need to go out of your way so much. And that I like very much. Okay, let's claim this since we're here already. Hey, I found the escaped chimp from the city zoo. Oh, you have no idea. We have a whole zoo here. We have cows, we have cats, we have monkeys, we have wolves. I think that's what we have for now. All these animals. So you choose your favorite animal, and I shall deliver it for you. Tiberius, if Ops 50 and below were also synced up, that would be wonderful. But they are 1 day off between BP and Ferengi BP. 1 day off? You mean Ops 50 and below are not synced? That's terrible. Oh, yes, and we have dogs. Yes, we do have dogs. We do. Yes, Erwin. That sucks. Is that a reason for me to... Is that a reason for us to meet to reach the challenge, the Rotterdam challenge, and for me to start a new account so I can show how messed up that is? Indy Zoo did have one escape from its exhibit this morning. Oh yeah, multiple. I keep showing the monkeys here. I have them on my desk. Okay, so we did that, and now I need... Okay, let me make sure that the scoring mechanic, I'm actually spending what matters. What FC? Officer Depot... Oh, Officer Depot tokens. Okay, great. Let me actually spend Officer Depot tokens. And Khan and Lorca SP. Yeah, Officer Depot. How many? Calculator. So we need 128 million. That number has been consistent. 128.32. Yes. Divided by 819. I need to spend 157,000. No problem. So now all I have to decide is which officer I want to invest in, because I have like 600,000. Yep, they had helps yesterday for BP and away teams for Ferengi Pass. That's completely effed up. Scopely. Fix it. Care about us, we will care about you. The thing is, we are caring people. We do care. We do. But I would argue that if it ever comes to a choice of caring about the players versus caring about a company that's supposed to provide us with a product, we need to care about the players. Every single one of us. The player needs to care about the player, the content creator needs to care about the player, and the company needs to care about the player. Always comes first. Always. Profit will come. You do the right thing by us, profit will come. The numbers will show. We will bring friends. Scopely, when people ask me what kind of content I create, I told you, I say Star Trek Fleetman, by the way, don't download the game. I will stop saying that last part if this game is actually good for people, that you're treating them with respect, that you're giving them quality, that you care about feedback, that we don't need to beg you for years. I want to do that for you. I want all of us to succeed. You got to help. You got to do this. Okay, so I'm not going to get Carol, and I'm not going to get... Maybe Carol. Maybe. Maybe Rachel Garrett. I think Rachel Garrett. I want the loot. What do you think? Respect your customers, they will return. Exactly, Divine. Well said. I've been buying Suitor, hoping to max him. Yes, Redstone, absolutely. On YouTube, absolutely get Suitor. Mine is maxed. I want the loot, because Rachel Garrett for me is extra reputation. That's not always true. A lot of games have failed because focusing on that. I'm not saying it's a guaranteed, but I'm saying there's a better chance for success. I'm not going to hand anybody a guarantee. We're talking probability of success. Okay? I'm not telling them to go charity. I'm saying sell. but not at all cost. What level hostiles can you hit? 72. 72 FKRs. Already Max Garrett, that was first. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I need... so I spent 66,000 for 50. Yeah, okay. So, and I need... this was the amount, right? So let's divide that by 1320. So I need 119 shards. That's my number. So 50, 50, and 19. Let's do that. 50. I need loot. Because loot is also reputation. Tiberius, I'll be right with you. And everybody else. Let's do 20. Because I'm generous like that. The K-Swiss suitor is available in the Augment store and easier to get that currency. Yes. Yes, for sure. For sure, for sure. You have multiple ways of getting him. Definitely Max Garrett. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, so I completed the event. Now, Tiberius. Ted Nelson. But why do they put a guarantee on the box, Tommy? Because they know all they sold was a guarantee piece of poop. That all it is, isn't it? Hey, but if you want me to take a dump in a box and mark it a guaranteed, I will. I got spare time, but for now, for your customer's sake, for your daughter's sake, you might want to think about buying a quality product from me. Nice. I could use some humor today. It was getting a little serious before. Kinslayer, in order for us to want to buy, it needs to be a quality product. Recently, it hasn't. Yeah. Now, in general, I don't... At least the way I see it, and I'm pretty sure I've been consistent with that, I don't just come here and describe the problem and say, okay, let's just accept it and not suggest a solution. But the solutions I usually suggest need to come from what we have control over ourselves. That's usually... So the solution needs to be is you, within yourself, decide what you want to adjust in order to be okay with the current state of the game and the current state of Scopely. And the best way you can do that is not to just try to find reasons to justify this. That's acceptance, and it doesn't change anything. And I believe that's part of the reasons we aged this problem the way that it has. Tommy Boy. Yeah, I haven't watched Tommy Boy, but it was funny. Are you going to hit 71s with the Loot Crew? No. No. I go to the MU for that. I go to the Mirror Universe. I go there all the time. You want to see my reputation? It's approaching 1.3 trillion. All three of them. I'm in no rush. 73 is not happening anytime soon. Uber spenders, people like Griffin that spend a fortune. A fortune. I don't think he said the number he spent, but I'm talking about at least tens of thousands of dollars. 73. I have time. By the time it becomes affordable, I believe there will be some adjustment to your overall reputation and Sigma faction credit income. I submitted a great plan for them to make money, get goodwill, and it will work till the game ends. I'm guessing they trashed it even if they had a VIP submitted. Yeah, Lord Chaos. You can... I'm not... Speak up, but don't expect them to change. Expect the same thing that happened all this time to keep happening on their part unless you actually see them delivering different results. Then we can reassess and say, have they changed? If Connor comes in tomorrow or later today with an amazing, heartfelt speech and announcement, that's not good enough for me unless I see actual results on the surface. I don't even need them to tell me what they did better. We see what they do better. We play this game every day. I don't see the results delivered yet. They still missed the mark. Outposts missed the mark. G7 release missed the mark. It's not deployable. Okay. We're fine. At least I don't have a ticket with them. Okay, so we finished one event from this bucket. We finished this. Stronghold Siege is going to finish itself. Yes, it's going to finish itself. That's what's happening. Outpost events Not for our ops. Lower ops are seeing it. Maybe. Yeah. Also, they're not that jaded. They're new, you know. They were only here for like a year or two. Most of them. So this will complete itself. So they haven't, you know, they haven't reached that point of frustration yet. But if things don't change, they will. And as they ops up, they will. Okay, overflow this. Oh yeah, one thing I noticed, I'm sure you guys did too, is that the missions are actually being slowly dripped this time. So you can't complete them all on day 1 or day 2. So I think we just had 2 of them released. I didn't see the 3rd one yet. But we have about 15 days. Not too worried about that one. 1 a week? Yeah, 1 a week. Okay, so there's time. I believe that I have a Gorn that I need to do. There's always Gorn on day 1. Yes. So let me send the Gorn. That's the next thing I'm going to focus on. And then we have Voyaging Beyond. And I have Ship Upgrade. Okay, so Ship Upgrade. You know what? Okay, let me recall this one and upgrade it a little more. So I built 1 faction miner. I built 168. Erwin, you'll be proud of me. I'm giving some serious thought to build the other 2 now. I think I'm going to build 1 of each. I can definitely... I'm crossing the 20 million for the regular faction credits of each faction. I think I can afford 3 million for this. I think I can. I think I can. Yeah. Simply because I'm trying to save on mycelium. I've been burning mycelium since G7 came out. I know, right? I've been burning mycelium like crazy. I'm buying it when we have the Alliance tournaments now. I'm so glad that they added mycelium there because I've been buying like all the bundles, like 100,000 of it. I'm burning it fast. Really fast. And also, I just want my... I'm spending... My miners are out there in the Vale mining about a total of 17 to 18 hours every day. I want to reduce that to almost nothing so I can get out of the Vale. So I can do other things because I've been neglecting a bunch of other stuff. And if the cost of that is 3 million for 1 more faction miner and then maybe 3 million for another one, and I'm sitting on 60 million, so that's 10% of my total thing, I'm okay with that. G6 faction miner. I'm surprised you haven't bought all 3 and then some. No, I have 7 cell keys and cell keys. Okay. When we had that Vale mining bug, I was completing the Vale mining very quickly because I used the bug. It was a player beneficial bug. But now because I actually need to do it properly, I need to use more mycelium to summon them there, and I need to, you know, I only have 2 miners that actually reach there with their warp range. So for the ship event, I'm going to upgrade this until I complete it. The first 3 that I complete in every tier of a miner is cargo, warp, and mining laser. And then push the other ones until I complete it. So slowly I'm going to upgrade these. And then this one is going to have the warp range, and then I'm going to build more. I'm okay with doing this now. Because I actually have to walk into the Vale. I just had a workaround up to this point. I had a workaround. Look, when the player for over a month I was using the Vale bug. It was wonderful. It was great. Yes, Cucaracha is a bug. Don't remind me. Breaker, those entry systems are crowded in the Vale. Yes, they are. But they also go OPC very frequently. So you do get to, you know, break them. Yeah, no, I missed the bug. I knew it was not going to last forever. I knew that it will have an end date. But man, I squeezed the life out of that one. I told you when they fixed it, when they released this battle pass, this last patch, it forced your... They already did it. It forced your phone to upgrade. But I didn't upgrade the client on my phone before, so I was still able to use it. A lot of people did. We talked about it in not publicly, but you can't do that anymore. So there. So now I need to mine in the Vale like a normal person. Like the general population. Need to fly in there and fight for nodes and scan them and try to find 0 nodes and OPC and hope that they're not broken, and now they're a little better. But I need to do this, so I need to build them now. There you go. I had to do it. I will build it. I already built 1. I opened the gates. I will build more. It's okay. I'll do it. I have one max Selkie. And
Soldiers of Gondor,
yeah,
no matter what comes through that gate, you will stand your ground.
I stand my ground. I hold the wall. I hold the wall. I will build more of them. In fact, we're gonna build one. So you guys choose. This one is the Romulan. Yes, this is the ore. Yes. Let's throw a poll. Can somebody help me throwing a poll? I'll do it myself.
Does not exist in this dojo, does it? No,
That's right. Okay, let me create a poll. You guys, the people will choose. I will burn them all. Okay. Which faction miner today? 68. Hold on, 68. Federation. Klingon. There you go. Poll started. Vote away. 60 people or so on Twitch. Vote away. 46 people on YouTube. If you want to vote, jump on Twitch real quick. Throw your vote. Go back. Or stay. Either way works. Klingon, I'd say. Well, then vote. Vote. Starfleet mining ship. Huh? What? Simple one of each. Yeah, I know, but I'm only gonna build one today. Only one today. Did I finish this? No, not yet. Let's send this one over here. Node. Gas needed earlier. Yeah. I will see your vote. Which rep are you focused on? All three. I believe that the current setup of Sigma faction credits and reputation in G7 will be adjusted to some level. I don't know which, I don't know how, but it will. Currently, they put a humongous giant paywall that is nearly impossible to pass for 73. And I don't need the 71 faction miner. I mean, I keep saying, I don't need the 71, the G7 miner. And as far as the uncommon G7 ship, I don't even know if that will be needed either, because I have people that already said that they can destroy a 74 FKR hostile. You know, with the Leslie crew or any one of the setups with the G6 ship. With either the Cube or the Mac or the Vengeance, the one that we don't have yet. So I'm slowly building my way to 9 trillion in all three. It will take forever. Don't worry about it. But I have no incentive right now to pursue G7 ships. It's just impossible for me to get. That's the thing, Scopely. If you put the carrots so far out of reach, my response to that is I just don't even pursue it. I don't get mad and frustrated and then get tempted to click on this store and then start buying stuff. And I'm just not going to throw a tantrum. If it's out of my reach, it's out of my reach. What frustrates me is that you give something within my reach, vengeance, and then you take it away. That upsets me. Because you back down on a precedent that you already set. Expectations were built because I already accepted that like this was given, and then you radically remove it, then I have a problem. Hashtag free the vengeance. But if it's already there, that far out of reach, like 73, I just don't care about it. I'll get it when I get it. 73 system has 74s. Yes. Yes, I believe so. I believe so. Okay, so which faction prior? What am I building? Federation. Okay. It was actually pretty close. We had 10 saying Federation and 7 saying Klingon. All right, Federation it is. Let's buy the blueprints. Hashtag Frutal. Yes, Simba. No more hashtags? Why not? No more hashtags alone. But yeah, you can say, you can totally. Hashtag is a very, very expressive thing to do. Okay, we're going to Federation. By the way, did I claim the bottom one? Yes, I did. Okay, so, it's the New Grange. I need, a bunch of them. Okay, so let's buy 13. And then packages of 50 after that, like bundles of 50. Hashtag no more hashtags. Yes. I was just quoting you from earlier. I know. No, I'm just saying that hashtag by itself is not enough. Words are not enough. Not with Scopely, they're not enough. With some other organizations and people, it is. But I think we passed that point. Words are not going to deliver results. We tried. 7 years we tried. 7 years. We got chocolate cake. You want vanilla cake? Change the recipe. Are you going to continue your to tear up your NE? If so, then Klingon. Breaker, I will continue to tear up my NE, but why? How is that related to getting a different faction? Maybe I'm missing something. It's already built. I already spent the faction credits on it. And now I'm just spending... Oh, because this one takes gas, right? This one takes gas. Right. I see what you're saying. Because those actually take the respective thing. I'm not tearing them up that high right now. I just, getting them to the point where they can independently fly into the Veil. You don't need to upgrade G6 faction miners past 1550. Correct, Divine, yes. And when I do reach the point that I can tier them up above it, then the NE probably reach max level. Max tier. I do want to have one of each. I can afford it. And I need the mining income, the Veil mining income, to be faster, because I'm not having so much fun just letting them rot in there for 17 hours a day. The only time I take them off is when I go to bed, because, there's a scarcity situation that they will be taken out. And I don't want to feed people. Not if I can help it. Mine are tier 6, they do fine. Yeah, I mean, tier 2 or tier 3 should be enough warp range, and then that's it. Okay, let's build it now. They won't even reach 2200 warp. I know. But they still have use. I can afford them. I'm over, I have over 15 million of each faction credit. I'm fine. I'm still gaining more than I'm spending. What's the point of having all that wealth in faction credits if you're just hoarding it and not building something that actually gives you better quality of life? This is a want, not a need. Okay? I need to say, I always say, there's a want and there's a need, there's a difference. I recognize this is not a need. This is a want. But I can goddamn afford it for free. So yes, I'm building it. It doesn't change my wealth in the game. Not even close. I'll let it cook. Disco Eviscerator. Yes, I know. But the whole point is for me to start being conservative on Disco and Eviscerator, because I know I'm using it already as it is, because I'm trying to save time. And I need to make sure that I burn less than 100,000 mycelium in a month. Because my income is 100,000 from the Alliance tournament store. What are they going to do with the Veil when that huge group of 60s reaches G7? Isn't it already packed? Yes, it is, Redstone. Yes, it is. We already have a problem. So then there were a lot of complaints because it's like 15 servers. It's a giant melting pot. And some people were very upset when they were taking out OPC. But there is a scarcity situation. They need to understand that's just the way it is. So we've done it that way. Yeah, I mean, it will be an issue, and then we'll see what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do. They designed this. I hope, Scopely, I hope you have a plan. I hope you're not just gymming and improvising all of this. You guys are planners. You put stuff on the calendar. I hope you have a plan for this. Correction. I hope you have a plan that actually serves us in our happiness, not just your profit. It needs to serve both. Slipstream, Grush, Mirror. Yeah, Slipstream, free-to-play should not be having it yet. Some people may, because they offer some free ways of getting it. But if you're prioritizing Slipstream from the locations that you can get it right now as a free-to-play, you are probably hurting your account a little bit because you're not getting something that can serve you better. Kinsler, yes, OPC is OPC. Quit crying about it. Thank you. We, as an alliance, are not even taking those complaints seriously. People threatening war for an OPC hit. I'm gonna. Yes, one time, I think I hit somebody when the veil was new. Oh, the JP, this is gonna be. I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna hunt down all of you. I'm gonna kill all of you on sight. All your money. You're never gonna mine there. Well, yeah, that cuts both ways. We can also kill your lands. I don't care. You leave me alone. You leave me alone. I'm like, talk to my leadership. Leadership doesn't give a damn. OPC is OPC. Go home. Relax. But you're 1550, but then building jump juice. Yeah, I need to build the jump juice because there are always situations in the game that you need to use the mycelium because you're not ready yet. War prize. What about G7 solo armadas? Those will come eventually. What about those? I will need to probably summon in my Max Cube or my semi-tiered Vengeance by then. Because they won't have the warp range that the 73 uncommon have. But we don't even know if the Eviscerator can or the Disco can reach it. But we'll figure it out. I got Slipstream free to play last month. Nice, Breaker. Yeah, you can get it if you want. Just for me, it's not necessary. It's mostly PvP. Yeah, you have the benefit of the warp range, but I have workarounds already. Mycelium, for example. So you can't get one miner to 73. What about the others? Oh, you can get one. What do you mean you can? Well, Divine, explain. My others? I have 3. I will have 4 miners that can reach the Veil. My Max Selkie with Grush, and one of those each 68 faction miners. So I will send those for each of their respective mineral. And the Selkie will be a filler. That's why, because I can only send one Selkie in there, because it needs everything loaded on it. The rest will be, that's why I'm building the 68 faction miners now, because I realize that I need more income now. And this is just at 71. I need to mine 17, 18 hours a day. What will happen when I hit 72 in 2-3 weeks? I'm gonna need to, I need more. The time has come. The time has come. Who in G7 relies on one miner? When we had the mining bug, the Veil player beneficial mining bug, I was mining with 7 miners because I had a workaround. But now I actually need to play it the way it was designed, which I accept. So now there's a need for me to build it. I want, but soon to be a need. When I'm 72, it's going to be a need. Redstone, there are so many babies that go mental on my server after OPC hits. I know. And it's like, and we're talking about the veteran players, people that G6 or G7. These are people that have been playing this for years. You're still crying about OPC? It's like, come on. It's self-responsibility. If I'm going OPC, I can only blame myself if I get blown up. I chose to leave it there OPC. I'm responsible. Anybody can hit me. Anyone can hit me. It's not the player. The player is just the just a random equal opportunity vulture. I mean, it's nothing personal. OPC is OPC, including token space. Token space is not protected for us. It never was. Now, of course, don't be a D. Don't be a Richard. If you don't really need it, don't. But there is an actual need here. Oh, we do have one open. There is an actual need. You have a scarcity situation here with nodes. Most players, without summoning, can only reach these 3 over here. Let me mark them. Okay, these 3, and maybe these. And very, very few are reaching these. And nobody else is actually going to this area or this area where... we only have 174 in the world, and this is very few 73s. By the way, is Griffin 72 or 73? I don't remember. I can check. Actually, let me check right now. Let's sort it by CC. He's 72. Okay, so no, he hasn't ascended yet. He's probably close. Yeah. And if we just look at worldwide, we have 174 and 373s. That's all you got. This is all you got. That's it. That's it. 100%. I just find the repairs from jerks being jerk. Yeah. Quicker letting it get hit than having it fly back. Yeah, I mean, I just suicided on a freaking hostile for a quicker trip home. Sorry. I complain about it, but mainly if I was close to finishing daily. I'm just saying that if you go OPC, it's at your own risk. Remember when you sent your first miner, when you started a new account. When you sent your first miner, it said, mining is a dangerous activity. Remember that? Thank you, as new OJ. Mining is a dangerous activity. Mine at your own risk. Then mine at your own risk. Go PC at your own risk. It's okay. Stop blaming other people. ECO account mines in that bottom area. Griffin is doing good for free to play. Yeah, I know. That's awesome. No, I'm basically going to reach his level for free. Being a spender all means that you're getting something sooner. We're all going to get to the same place over time. You're just getting it quicker. We're all still spending time on the game. Probably better to get G7 miners than worry about pushing. Yes, but G7 miners is, we talked about, it's unrealistic. You need 750,000. Worthless Liar raided us with 32 viewers. Holy crap.
All that matters is can the fucking horsey. That's a raid.
What's up, Raiders? What's going on? Worthless Liar, thank you for the raid of 32 people. How you guys doing? Good to see you. What's up? Happy Friday. How you guys doing? How was your stream? I'm doing great. Yes, Django Unchained. Such a good freaking movie. Yes. Welcome in, Worthless Liar. How you doing? I don't think we met before. Fur. Yeah, people call me a furry. I don't think we met before. Are you an STFC player? Are you a variety streamer? Tell me a little bit about you. Love that scene. Classic. Yes, it is. I do animal sounds. There's a zoo. It's a zoo in here. We cross paths. Wait, it was great. Got help with crewing and clearing out some Q trials. Nice. When did we cross Worthless Liar? Damn. Did we meet at TwitchCon? Did you go to TwitchCon or something?
Shame. Shame.
Why are you shaming? Why are you shaming me? Steak tonight. Yes, steak tonight. Okay, let's recall this one back. Oh, what's up? Yeah, it's Friday? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. You confused me. Wait, I think Thursday? Am I weird? No, it's Friday, dude. It's Friday. Don't scare me like that, fool. It's Friday. Don't scare me like that. Moo. Yeah, moo. STFC CC Discord. Oh, yeah. Well, that's right. Good to see you. Thanks for the raid. Sydney, is this the new STFC dating site? Yeah. And we specialize in catfish matchmaking. It's our specialty. If you want a catfish, we will hook you up with a catfish. And God help you. Friday. Freudian slip. Vol, no, you're right. I was thinking it was Thursday till you said it. And then I looked at my calendar. Yeah, you got me scared. Like, oh my God, I need to shift everything. It's a pleasure. I never get to raid you since I'm usually long gone by this time. Cool. Which section of the world? You're from Europe, I'm assuming, right? Gotta lurk and do some chores. Have a great stream. Thank you. I'll see you around. Much better. More like Freudian slip. Dude. A cow is not a furry, FYI. A cow doesn't have fur. It's not. You're mistaken. Okay, let's do Gorn. This one is recalled. Yeah, we're recalling this one. We're going to send this one to Gorn. And then I'm going to recall this. And I'm going to send it to do something else. How my dailies are doing? Pretty good. So I'm just wrapping up the mining thing. Taffman, why? Why'd you do that? A cow has hair, so it's a furry. Erwin, I have hair. Does that make me a furry? Wait, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Say what you got, Selkies. 750,000 of each faction for 3 miners, or 750,000 for each. No, Divine. You're not gonna get 750,000 Sigma faction credits. You're not gonna get them. When you reach 9 trillion reputation, then somebody said here, I think it was DOS or somebody else, that you can convert the messages, the scout messages for Sigma faction credits, and that's 5,000 a pop. And it's not that bad, not that hard to do. So then maybe you can start building up the stash, but until then you're not getting it. You're not getting it. You're not. You need to get to 9 trillion first. But if you get to 9 trillion with a single faction, then you only can build it out of a single faction. I want all 3. There's a benefit of having all 3. Terra, by the way, JB, I tried using Chang for outposts before I had Bael on my cube as captain, but couldn't make it all the 72 rounds. But since using Chang as captain, I consistently beat 63 as op 69. Very nice. Yeah, I do 63s with a different crew, and I do fine. 66 was an issue. I was struggling with it. Cow to make brown patties on the ground. Wow, walked right into that one. Yes. Look, but so according to Erwin, according to his intelligent assessment that if you have hair, you're a furry, that only if you're bald, like actually bald, you're not a furry. So every one of us is a furry. Well, technically, every one of us is a monkey because we are descended of monkeys, technically. James Bond denial are coming. What? Denial arc incoming? No. It will be classified as fur. To have a pelt, I suppose. Hey JB, how you doing? Popo, I'm doing great. How are you? Good to see you. Conversion dailies. Conversion plus dailies. Yeah, well, dailies only give you like 275. No, I calculated that. I get 2250 from all 3 factions because I do all the daily goals. So you get 750 of each if you do all of them. It's not enough. And most people do single factions because that's the only viable way to even scratch the surface on reputation. I'm telling you, it's going to change. I know it's going to change. I don't know when. There's no rush. I don't need those. I don't need to build any ship from G7. It's paywalled. It's paywalled. It's not, but it is. It's mostly paid. That's the way it is. Apes, yes, we are apes. But yes, same basis as G6, and you have over 60 million extra. Eventually, over time, if this game still lives, we will have an abundance of Sigma faction credits as well. But that's down the line. This is fresh. This is a fresh economy reset for that aspect of it. Phase 1 was G6 economy reset. Phase 2 is G7. And that pretty much completes it unless we miss something. That's all. We are fine. Can you... the question is this. Are you able to complete all of your day-to-day operations with ease and enjoy the game? Then you don't need to build anything else. It's a want, not a need. It'll get easier. Yeah, it always gets easier. When I ascended to 71, it was tough. It only gets easier. How long will it take to get 9 trillion? Then how long to get to 25 trillion? At the current stage of the way you grind your reputation, forever. Forever. I believe that the average G7 player that ascended relatively quick as soon as it was released and they pursue a single faction only, their reputation should be around 5 trillion right now, unless they went overboard and tried really, really hard. About 5 trillion. And that's a month and a half after release. Now, yes, maybe when you ascend, you get to 72, you're going to make a little more. 73, you're going to make maybe a little more. But if you got a total of 5 trillion over a month and a half, divided by 45 days, so 0.11, and you need 20 more divided by 0.11, you need 181 days, according to this calculation, to reach 25 trillion. You need 6 months right now, single faction, roughly, let's be generous, say 150. So you need 5 months. 5 months? It has to change. A single faction, I mind you. Single. We're talking one. Once they adjust, release, fix the rep economy for G7, I think about going there. Yeah, you can do that, or you can get in there sooner and be FOMO free. There's no FOMO in this dojo. For those who don't know, we don't care about FOMO. The store doesn't exist. You choose if you want it to exist. It's on you. It's your decision. You don't have to buy anything to ascend. So you just slowly build your way. I'm almost 72, and then I'm going to take my time. Not camping. Don't remind me. But I will just invest in my research, upgrade my Enterprise E, do something, beef up, grow sideways a little bit, like a hobbit. Just eat a lot of, there's going to be breakfast, second breakfast, 11 C's, luncheon, afternoon tea, dinner, and supper. I'm going to do all of that in 72 and grow sideways. It's not camping, it's targeted progression. Yeah. I mean, you basically do what you can while trying to get to 73, which can take you months according to today's numbers. And in the meantime, you beef up. Because what am I going to do with my G6 materials all this time? I don't need to spend it on buildings anymore. I'm upgrading researches, and then I'm also getting efficiencies for my ship, so then I'm going to upgrade my ship. I'll be okay. I'll be in a stronger position. And if they adjust the economy and 73 becomes viable, and getting the G7 miners is going to be viable, and getting the 73 uncommon is going to be viable, then I will change my plan. I will reassess every time. But currently, the way the numbers look today, don't even. The other day, T1 faction lock Klingon at 10 million. Dustin, congratulations for reaching 10 million. Neither a camper nor sprinter, be slow roll for the win. Yeah, it's all right, Brett. Play in the way that makes you happy. That's number one. We're playing a game, we need to be happy. We have to be happy. If you're not happy, then you need to make an adjustment. This is a game. We all downloaded it originally, hopefully, because we wanted to have a good time. That has to stay the case. And so we're going to make changes. We had to talk earlier today about the state of the game. Not going to repeat it. You can go back and watch it if you want. Oh, I guess I missed this one. Okay. But I'm not trying to push ops like you, though. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a grand plan for me. Yeah, you do what makes you happy. I mean, you're I told you, I don't know one player. Like, take any two random players from this community and compare them apples to apples with their exact playstyle. It's not going to be exact. It's like fingerprints. It's going to be a little adjusted. But as long as they're actually having a good time, I think they're doing right by themselves. Take a red pill to be happy? No, take a red pill so you can make a conscious choice that will make you happy. Because if you take the blue pill, you're basically not making choices anymore. They're being made for you. You're just a sheep in a flock of sheep that is being shepherded. But if your eyes are open, then whatever choice you make, well, you always make a choice. You make a choice to stay asleep, whether you realize it or not. But then you will make a conscious choice, and I think that that's your best chance for happiness. That's how I think. There's no rush. Exactly. Divine, just finished all buildings and research first. Yeah, research, I mean, I only do G6 stuff now. Because the income in G7 for G6 is like 9x, 10x more. It's crazy good. Like, really good. I thought the blue pill makes one happy. It's the illusion of happiness. Ignorance is bliss, you can say that. Ignorance is bliss. You know Cypher from The Matrix? He wanted to get plugged in. He wanted to remember nothing, and he wanted to make a deal with Agent Smith and the Matrix, you know, the system, to go back into the system. And just in him not remembering it, he thought he will be happy. Now, it didn't work out that well for him. I will always take the truth. I don't need to just do whatever makes me feel good if it's a lie. I'd rather know the truth and then make a choice that will make me happy. But I don't want to just pretend like a lie is... You see what I mean? I think he means the other blue pill. Oh, oh. Not to brag, but I never had the need to take the other blue pill. So I didn't even know that the color was blue. I think... Okay. Okay, okay, all right, okay. I honestly, ignorance is bliss. I didn't know that color was blue, dude. Give me some popcorn. But he's so pure. But is he as innocent as DJ's? Nobody is innocent, dude. We're adults. We're adults. But on that, I swear I was innocent. I did not know that the blue means the V pill. That was a hard joke to get. Yes, well, of course I'm blushing. You guys caught me off guard. I honestly didn't know until it actually came to my face. It's my villain arc. Nice name. First time chatter. Ignorance is bliss. Fits this. Yes. Yes. Yo, JB, thought pop in and say hi. CDB, what's up? How you doing, man? Oh, you missed the fun stuff we had at the beginning, but thank you for saying hi. He said hard. Where do I hide? Where do I hide? I mean, I didn't know, okay? I didn't know. Yeah, not bad. Just got in from work. Nice. I've been, actually, there were some events for me to look into and find here. And JB Go Slipstream, they were right Disco Warprange 2200 now. I will eventually, but, so the two places to get Slipstream, sorry. Number one is the Augment Store. You can claim a couple a day, up to 2 of them a day, right? Yeah, up to 3. But I have 1 or 2 more favors I need to finish. So I need 1 more tier for the ship arts. 1 more tier of this. And then I think that's okay. So you know what? Then it means that's the last one, right? Erwin, thank you for pointing this out. I may actually be making the decision right now. Oh, this is good. Ship arts needs 1 more, and that needs rare. Okay, I don't need anything else. Not badly. I think it's time to start with the Slipstream 1 a day. I'll spend 40 a day. Thank you, Erwin. Thank you very much. So in 192 days, I'm gonna get it. So this is one place to get it. Why did it dump me to the Federation? I didn't click on that. Yeah, okay, so that's one, and this requires rare, so I'm not gonna do it. Okay, and the other one, Slipstream, I think it's, remind me the second location. It's one of the new loops. Remind me. I just did single pulls for the Slipstream each day, 40. Yeah, that's what I should be doing now. It's time. Because I really recently reached, I finished all of the other favors that I wanted that required Epic. 1 a day is much more efficient. Yes, agreed. I just did single pulls for the Slipstream each day, yeah. Since when is ship parts more important as mining ore in the Veil? I am mining ore in the Veil. I'm not gonna reach really deep. Horny people. Till your Reliant gets higher. Yes, that's right. It's in the Reliant thing. Oh, so it goes up in value when your Reliant gets higher, then you get more shards? Aggregation, maybe. Yeah, but aggregation right now, I'm going full... Yes, you're right. No. Well, it is showing here, but it didn't unlock yet. So maybe when the Dauntless. I think maybe with the Dauntless. But yeah, I will start getting it with the Augment. Right now, I'm just going max pulls of these, as many as I can. The building is very important. I want to push the building as high as I can, as high as I can, as high as I can. So all of this, I don't even claim the research stuff. It's pointless for me. I'm just doing these. 2200 brings you level 73. Yes. Yes. Bon Jondi, I am addicted to the blue pill. Nothing, look, whatever needs to happen to make it happen, by all means. It's a sacred, noble cause. Take the blue pill. Luckily, I don't need to. I didn't see it elsewhere. Ads. Okay. Yes, we have some ads. If you have a Prime sub, if you or some people get gifted sometimes, then, but it should be. It's like every 30 minutes we have like a minute, a little bit over a minute of them. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Better living through chemistry. Look, it's fine. It's all fine. Everything is fair game. If it's consensual, it's fair game. There's no shame in anything. It's all kosher. It's all good. At tier 5, you get 40 epic credits, pull 1 chest slipstream. I only know about the blue pill because one of your ads was... Really? My ads... Wow. Twitch is allowing themselves to throw some serious ads. I guess it goes by... Well, you know, I mean, unless you're using like a VPN, it actually knows your demographic, it knows your location. Sometimes, I don't know if you ever use VPN. But for example, like let's say I watch YouTube videos. And it detects where I am in the world, and then it gives me advertisements based on where I am. One time, my VPN stayed connected to, I think, maybe Brazil or something, or Japan, or anywhere like that. And I was watching a YouTube video at the same time, and I forgot to turn it off. And then they start speaking like either Portuguese or Japanese, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Metric 1, what you serve. Wait, extra credit from Epic Redeem can pull more. Yes, I'm gonna do 1 for now, and then based on abundance or lack of or scarcity, I will get more. Mine that the Sigma Power Steel. It's good. Breakers with a VPN. Yeah, VPN is awesome. I mean, it protects your privacy, really. The internet doesn't really have privacy. They know your IP. Hey, Chief Stoney, good to see you. What's up, Mr. Bond? Doing all right today? Yes, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We talked about the state of the game. I needed to say some things. A lot of us have been feeling a lot of things this week. I said what needed to be said. I feel a lot better. And a lot of other people spoke, too. I get a lot of Spanish videos because I go to Colombia a lot. Yeah, I changed my location, too. Oh, yeah, I need to send Gorn. I keep forgetting. Okay, Gorn. Let's switch. Oh, yeah, and since we upgraded... What's her name? Garrett. Let's upgrade Garrett. Let's upgrade her from here. She's awesome. How many shards? Yeah, I'll give her 1 promote. And let's upgrade her all the way. So the reason why I keep building up my Officer XP stash, I'm back to 100 million. I think I was at 60 not too long ago, is because I go to the Mirror Universe every day at least once. So another big benefit that I didn't pay attention, somebody pointed it out, is I get a lot of my Officer XP from there. I'm very Officer XP wealthy. Another reason you want to go there. I'll throw this here. And this, yeah. Yeah, let's do this. And go to the Gorn space and finish that one off. I'm just gonna let it fly. Oh, never mind. I need to put Grush, but Grush is busy. So let's recall him. Damn it. You know what? I'll just kill 60. No, what? Yeah, I'm gonna recall. If you're feeling a little gorny, I see you're feeling a little gorny. Yes, I am. Chief Stoney, good man. Yeah, pretty disappointed with the new content and have pretty much just been doing the BP stuff and dailies. Yeah, it's okay to take like a step back and just do the bare minimum, or even take a break if you need to. We always need to remember this is a game, and number one is if you're playing this and you're actually cursing and unhappy and suffering, take a step back. I had periods like that, and I just did the refines and very, very, very bare minimum, and I took a step back. That's okay to do that. My Garrett is not maxed. She's tier 4 right now. She's not maxed. You thought they fixed what, Sanjuan? Yeah, the warp range is pretty pathetic for that one. His eviscerator is not
Shame.
maxed. Yes, it is.
Shame.
What?
Shame.
What? Don't shame me, dude. I'm conservative. It's max. It's tier 15. It's max. It's max. What do you want? I have everything. Eviscerator is maxed. What do you want from me? The reason it can't reach is because I am in a different system. I'm in a system that you need 1550 to get to.
Just do it!
I'm in a system. I put myself in there. That I need 1550, okay? You know what? Leave me alone. God damn it. I'm getting up. I'm recalling everything and I'm relocating to normal space, okay? Stop it. Just leave me alone. You trolls. Still requires max FC Kirk to get the higher systems. Yes, he's always on. He's never going anywhere. He's over here.
Come on!
Shut it! I'm moving out. And yes, burn them all.
It's a trap.
It is. It is. Yes. Okay. I'm doing it. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Just give me a goddamn minute. It was a very big emotional day.
Emotional damage!
Yes. I'm
Come on!
okay. Okay.
Emotional
I'm
damage!
emotionally damaged. Yes. Okay. I heard you the first time.
You're entering a world of pain, Walter. A world of pain.
I am in a world of pain. Yes, I am. Yes, we all are. It's been tough. You've been losing good people. The fallen. Remember the fallen. Remember our brothers and sisters that fell. Yes. In defense.
Stand your ground.
They fell in defense of Gondor. They fell in battle. Remember the fallen. Our brothers.
Shame.
Our sisters.
Shame.
We lost them to Scopely.
Shame.
We lost them to Scopely's greed. You shamed them. They did this. We are good people. Yes, we are good people. Blame Scopely. Vote with your wallet. Here.
Come on!
143 people. Somebody made a post on my Discord. You make your own choice. I advise you to vote with your wallet. Make your choice for December. Decide how you're going to go and vote. Decide what your vote is and vote with your wallet. Because if you want things to change, you will need to change. Now we can relocate. Can you leave me alone? Hashtag no spend December. Yep. In my house, on my Discord, in my channels, you can speak freely. You can say whatever you want to say as long as you're respectful and you don't, start talking down to people and try to shut them up. Everybody here is an equal. Doesn't matter if you're a billionaire with a private jet or if you happen to be broke in your parents' basement. Your voice matters and we're all equal here. And you can say what you want to say, even if it's, Scopely, you're amazing. I love you so much. I will give you all my money. Here. There's an access. There's my wiring and my routing number and my account number to my bank account. Take everything. Take it. You can say that too.
Right now! Ride the ruin and the world ends!
Yes, and now I can't yell. I saw that warm water. I got that. I'm not yelling. We have 2 of them. I'm sorry I missed it. We have 2 of them in a row. You have 10 minutes of me not yelling, and if I fail, I will have to restart the timer. Now I moved over here. Okay. And it can reach. Okay, it can reach. Worf, I got it. I know I can't yell. I'm aware of that. I got it. Let me focus now. I'm very upset. I'm very upset that you guys are doing this to me. But I brought this on myself. If I over yell, I will get it in my face. That's what happens. You see what happens? JP secretly added Scopely to his will. Good. Tiberius. What do I throw at him? God. Tiberius. I have a sword, okay? You want to take it outside? Let's take it outside. I'll take care of this. I don't... They get nothing. Good day, sir. They get nothing. They get nothing. Shut up. Taftman, why are you yelling at me? Erwin, why? Stop it. Stop. Connor is 100% beneficial. That counts as a yell. I reset it. God damn it. No, he's not. He never will be. Scopely gets nothing. Star Trek Fleet Command, they're already holding $25 of my precious money, and they keep it. It's framed. It's framed. It's framed in their office. Remember my last video with the one I mentioned Leslie? Then actually my son came up with a joke of putting the $5 Leslie is framed in the thing, and how happy they were. That's his joke. He put it in there. That's a reset. I know he's still doing it. What do you want? I think he just made the Miss Piggy sound. Okay. I'm breathing. I'm breathing. I'm okay. I'm okay. We're fine. Tiberius, I want to scream so bad. Yes.
A world of pain.
Yes, I'm in a world of pain. Okay. 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 Yes, Lieutenant Bennett. Yes. JP. Striker, JB just purchased a Scopely pack? How dare you, Striker? How dare you? Walking in here, taking a giant pile of dump in my front yard like that. Why would you do that? We need the Pulse counter pack. They pissed me off. Because I remember the Fallen. I remember all of them. Remember their names. They had names. Remember, all of you lost good people. Remember that either in your Alliance chat or on your Discord, they said that they had enough. Remember those people? Remember them. Remember them. When you make your choice about your vote in December, remember those. Remember the Fallen. Remember what they fell for. Remember what they died for. Did they send tickets? For what? They had names. George Washington does 25. God damn it. Tiberius, that was good. Oh, that was good. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just do it!
I'm sorry. I did it. Now we will have... Oh no. No, you're not sorry, Striker.
Hello there.
I was innocent. I was innocent with a halo, like a little tiny little fresh angel. Innocent. Virgin was started playing this game, and I really thought...
When you play the Game of
that
Thrones,
if
you win or you die.
I really thought that if I give Scopely my money, I'm supporting them. And I'm doing good. I'm supporting an MMO. I thought that it's good. I bought a Devore. What was I thinking? I want my purity back. I want to take it back. Where do I find a research efficiency for commander credit upgrades? In what research tree? Thinking. Tiberius, anybody know the answer? There's an efficiency. There's an away team's research, I believe, or something, or a favor that increases the efficiency. It's an artifact. Yes, it is. Yes, there's an artifact. Cross testimony or something it's called. Wait, you love the overlords and shower them with your cash and furry butt. No, Taftman. No, I don't. No, you're mistaken. You're mistaken. You're confusing me with someone else. No, but let's answer the question. 7 of 9 has an ability. Yeah, but there was another one. Let's go to Spock's Lab. Why are we thinking so hard? Let's go to Spock's Lab. Let's go to the main page. We go to research. Research. No. That's not it. Research tree. Let's find it. That's an important question. It's an STFC question.
Just do it!
I'm working on it. There's an artifact in 7 of 9. That's what people say. But if we sort it by Fleet Commander, effect is FC on slot cooldown. No, that's not it. Oh, God. Well, Jess has a bot. Maybe she can ask her bot. Her bot is pretty efficient. Or if you guys have access to her bot. I don't remember now. I'll need to find it and get back to you with an answer. Unless people already answered it here. Plus, let me check the artifacts then. Which artifact is this? 7 of 9, yes. She has an ability. Question is... It's one of the new ones. Actually, let's upgrade this one. And Benga's book and claim this real quick before I forget. Oh, that's a lot of Sigma speed ups. Okay, now let's look. Sorted by effect. It's probably going to be one of the new ones, so it's probably going to be here somewhere. Horax Cross Tajtikume, whatever. This one. This one here. This one. Increases base cost efficiency for Kirk, Spock, Locutus, 7 of 9, Janeway, Luther, and rare skill points. That's the one you want. And it goes all the way up to 250% when it's maxed. But this is not a temporal one, so you need to actually grind those shards. Yes, this one. Yes, Wormwater said it. Yes. I'm refreshing the timer. 5 more minutes and I can't yell. There's a yellow pill too. I'm not aware of that one. Works, cross swords, artifact. Yes, that's it. That's it. Thank you. Fleet readiness station tree is Della Prime that gives FC skill points efficiency. Oh, you also have the fleet readiness. Let me look. Bugged. Let me get back. It's a prime, right? Fleet readiness. Let me see if I even have it. I know I can look for it over there, but I'm in station. Fleet refinery reward. That's not it. Yeah, Luther equals Sloan. Yes. I don't see this research that you mentioned. But yeah, definitely go for the fleet commanders and the artifact. If you find a research, do it. Dolomite Prime. Okay, back to Spock's Club. And let's do by resource allocation and look for Dolomite. And that will show us everything. Fleet readiness. It's under station, column 37, row 3. Column 37, row 3. So this row. So I missed it. Should be coming up. Is it a non-prime? Oh, no, there it is. I already have it. Yes, 25%. With Dolomite, 1200, I'm assuming. Get this one. JB should do the quiz on Discord and win all 3 packs. Oh, F now. The only reason I participate in these things is so if I get it, do either pass the buck to somebody else, you know, just to see if I won the RNG gods, or if the giver is willing for me to give it to somebody else in my community. But not for myself. I don't want it. Ryan, thank you for mentioning that after I found it. I was a little slow. Okay, let's drop these here. So yeah, we're gonna kill some Gorn, finish this one. That's the only ticket that really you need to go out of your way. On day 1, I always remember you got to do the Gorn thing. Mining is not a problem because I'm mining all 3 anyway throughout the day. That's happening without even trying. Hostile killing ones are easy. I think you have one that you need to either get like officer related, like either spend officer XP or you get some transporter patterns. That's pretty easy too. Gorn is the only one that I actually need to feel like I need to get out of my way and do something like killing 20 hostiles or something like that. JB, you can get bonus Shards for the sword in the Transigen refinery at the end of the artifact choice uncommon. Yes, I know. So here's my situation with the Transigen refinery. I did cover it before. I'm slacking a little bit. I'm not mining it as consistently, but I mean, I'm getting most of what I want from there anyway. So yes, I'm getting it from here every day, 2 chests. Okay. From this, I can actually now, Mbenga reached tier 11, so I can reduce this to 1 a day because it will take time before it gets to tier 12. So these 2 go back. I have been getting these, but I'm getting low on the refines. So yeah, the reason I'm getting 6 shards of these now is because I need to have a certain amount of maxed artifacts in order to get the mastery artifacts to tier 12. So these 3 need to get to tier 20. So that's why I've been getting some of them. But it means that I need to actually refine Transigen, which is what we're going to do in a second. I've been neglecting it. Yeah, anytime, Callum, anytime. Thank you for the hydrate, Callum. Just do crystal tickets, then convert? No. Not in G7. Divine, yeah, you can do that. No. G7 doesn't have conversion. Not regular, not bonus. It stops at G6. So we have to get everything. Now, here's the way I approach tickets now. You get 40 every weekend. And if I engage, it's with all 9 of them. So I need to have 90 total throughout the weekend to engage. And then I get that 1 rare. That 1 rare gives me an additional ticketed event when I decide to engage with the rare ones. Especially in G7 that I don't have conversion, I want to get all of them because I will need all of them. And if I don't have 90, I just opt out for that weekend. I just build up. Now, when I was forced camping at 70, I wasn't engaging in any ticketed events because I reached the top. I didn't want to waste them. I wanted to save them when they would start yield G7 type of income. Terra Striker, you already get G7 rare, or is it only uncommon G7 so far? It's only uncommon so far. Only. Did I finish the event? Let's see. Erwin, lurk. Yeah, you're lurking. Poland versus Netherlands soccer. Sorry. No, that's gay. That's a noble cause, dude. If you're a soccer lover, absolutely. Thank you for the lurk. Terra, you already get G7 rare materials. No, I read that one. I don't know why it disappeared. Yeah, I'm not getting rare. At 71, I'm only getting uncommon, which is actually a surprise because if you remember in other economies in G6 and G5, when you hit 51 or 61, the refinery only gave common. It didn't give uncommon, so that's a pleasant surprise. Now, of course, you need a lot more now, but I didn't expect it to, I guess, arrive that early from bundles and everything like that. Okay, so yeah, let's send these to mine some rare Transigen because I'm getting really low. And it is becoming a problem. Trash point, hello? Yes. Okay, so I think I can't really sustain... No, I need 1300 to reach this. So we're gonna go to the next one down, which is this one. Send 4 of them. G6 didn't get uncommon till 63 or 62. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, at 61, usually you don't get it. You need to go higher. I believe 62 is when you started getting it. We have access to uncommon G7. The question is, again, this economy is very different than the other ones. It works very differently. The requirements to ops up, the ships, everything is different now. So you can't just copy paste the template that we used to use for previous economies. Now we need to use our self-awareness and pay attention to what's happening. Go orange. Is that a soccer reference? So sure, G7 is better to some extent. It is in some... I'm enjoying G7. I enjoyed also G6. I enjoyed the new dynamic. I enjoyed Hazard back then and adjusting my game style because it required me to actually use my brain a little bit instead of just brainlessly killing hostiles in mine all the time. I had to actually think. I had to, the wheels had to spin. That was fun. G7 similar, but I'm not happy about G7 because this one has so many bugs that really frustrated. It wasn't deployment ready. That's what frustrated me. Okay, this one we're doing the Picard maneuver, and we're deploying the rest. You need uncommon to go op 72? Do I need uncommon to go op 72? Yes, I do, but not that much. Well, I showed you. The problem was power steel. We talked about it. You need a total. I haven't spent on any building to get to 72 because I'm holding off because I want to get as much efficiency as I can. So I'm saving on the full amount and not just a partial amount. So I need 34K uncommon ore. The rest are common. That's something that a few millions of lat can take care of. And as you know, the problem was power steel. I'm already sitting at 0 for the requirement. And you will too, Erwin, I have no doubt. If you follow what I told you the other 2 times, you will be in a better position than I am because you actually have more power steel than me. It's not a problem. We'll be okay. Exciting times. Look me, I'm upgrading a bunch of G6 research. I'm using a lot of Sigma speedups on research every day, like maybe 5 to 10 days worth of Sigma speedups, and I'm still at 2.5 years. It's MU, man. It's the MU. Go to the MU. Live in the MU. Breathe the MU. Embrace the MU. Almost like they moved G7 up a month earlier than planned. Almost. I don't think a month would have been enough to fix all that crap. Dude, it's been a month and a half, and they supposedly fixed some things, and we still have a bunch of broken things in G7. It's whacked. It's not... I'm still happy it's out. But I'm not happy when... those bugs were just too much. Already close. Waiting for you. Oh, wow. You're waiting for me? Thank you. You can... Honestly, if you're ready, don't wait. I don't. I appreciate the gesture, but you don't have to. I say hit it. If you have everything, hit it. Okay, so we're done with this, so this can move to ore down here. Lieutenant Bennett, what will really get you thinking is that they spent 2 years working on G7 and it's still released with major technical issues. It's their fault, it's their responsibility, but we are also to blame. I told you why we're to blame. We enabled them. We said with our actions that we agree. We allowed this to happen too. It's not our fault, but we had some contribution here. We're not fully innocent. Each of us in their own way, not just by spending, said, I'm okay with this. I accept this low standard. I will not hold you accountable. Still got broken nodes in G3, so not really a new bug. Really? G3 still has broken nodes? Just to show you how long it's been since I was in G3, and even then I don't remember. I don't remember when I started playing the game in 2020 that there were broken G3 nodes. I don't remember that. Is that a new thing? Erwin, nope, set to go up when you go. Well, Erwin, I appreciate the gesture. Thank you. I'll do it as fast as I can. Ryan, oh, you think the MU is your ally? You merely adopted the MU. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the Prime universe until I was already a man. But then it was nothing to me but FOMO. The MU is so good. From all the grinds in the game, I still make the same argument. That the Mirror Universe, this place right here, is the best of the best. As far as rewarding essential things for your account for your time, this is gold. This is precious. It's painful. It's not easy. I'm not in the mood sometimes to spend like 30 minutes or an hour a day on this, but I do. I send 2 ships and I take it like a man. And my account is very strong because of that. They have lost a lot of our big spenders on our server. Starseed, yeah, they lost community-wide. We all lost a lot of good people. Spenders, non-spenders, we lost a lot of good people. My alliance roster shifted a bunch of times because we lost people to Scopely attrition over time. Because people were just fed up. They weren't fed up with the game. The game is the product of Scopely, but they were fed up with Scopely keeping the same problem over and over again. That's why I'm saying that we need to be very careful with keep approaching, trying to solve the problem, help them solve the problem by kissing their butt and trying to be constructive with them and trying to be understanding and all that stuff. We need to be very careful because then we're not allowing this to reach the stage of the chance of evolution. Jess, welcome back. Voyager is the worst. Haven't been there for a while. Really? Rev Deuce, our ginger friend is in the house. How you doing? Good to see you, brother. What's going on? How's your Friday treating you? Man, they'll let anyone in here. Yeah, well, look, gingers get special treatment, you know? What's up, Captain Turtleneck? How's it? Hey, dude, it's SoCal and it's raining. It's raining all weekend, brother. It's raining all weekend. I'm here and I'm not cold, but that's why I'm not cold. And gotta, you know. Now all our souls are going to be stolen. No. Unless he's like Tormund from Game of Thrones. Rev Deuce, you watch Game of Thrones, right? I hope so. You better. And then if he does, then he drinks from a horn. And there are rumors about wildling gingers. But I don't know. I mean, I keep telling him, hey, let's do it like a trial by combat for fun, and he keeps avoiding it. So I don't know if he's really a wildling. Breaker, it doesn't work like that. Part of that time is design and planning. Too, before they get to actual mechanics, they only a handful of people starts working on their mechanics until more people are added to the project. I, again, don't care anymore about the excuses of why they can't get their house in order. Their dog ate their homework. Who cares? Enough. 7 years. Enough. Time for excuses is over. Time for saying enough. Like, just stop. I'm trying to get things prepped for a 7-year anniversary day. Yeah, I heard you talking about that. Yeah, get it. Get it done. I thought for some reason we're over 7 years, like it's 7+ years, but I guess we're approaching 7 years. Comp chest avatar? Ugh. I expect you to be part of it? You want me to? Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's I think I saw you mentioning something like you tagged us in that other Discord we're on. So yeah, let's touch base. Let's talk about it. But you know the condition. I need to be able to speak freely. If you're okay with that, if we're all okay with that, yeah, let's talk about it. Yes, you did. But that's the thing, the SSUCC, I thought we're not supposed to talk about Fight Club. You just, dude, the leader of Fight Club just mentioned Fight Club. What are you doing? There's 2 or 3 of them already in the game, if you look. Yeah, broken avatar. I only have the bragging rights avatar now. That's all I got. We don't share what's in Fight Club. There's nothing wrong with saying we have our own content creator program. No, I don't consider it a content creator program. If it is, I'm still unaffiliated. I, by choice, I don't belong any program. I'm not saying that this special program is like the Sokovia Accords. I'm saying that I have to have my voice completely free to go and say whatever needs to be said when it needs to be said. That's all. That's all. But yes, I would agree that yours doesn't have red tape on it. And that's a good thing. Yeah, now we get just UCC. That's the point of SUCC, yeah. Okay, so you basically just... Rev Deuce! I can yell. Yes, I can. Okay, no. Jess, get your finger off that button. Don't even. Thank you for the hydrate, Callum. Oh, that was 14 minutes ago, but I'll take it again. Super secret, unhinged content creators. Something close to that, yeah. It's a Fight Club thing. I mean, honestly, I didn't even think anything of it, but Rev Deuce kept consistently bugging me, throwing like eye emojis on me, like join. I'm like, fine, let me see what this is all about, and I'm just hanging out there. Thank you, Simba. Now you make sure that I can't yell. Okay. Rev Deuce, don't kill your super secret program by talking about the super secret program. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Look, English isn't his first language, so give him some leeway. That's right. It's a second language. I'm doing my best. Well, I thought the point of SUCC was fixing things, cause the blue pill. I'm just gonna eat my popcorn. No, come on, man. Nothing's gonna get fixed if we continue doing the same thing. We gotta stop behaving like this. We are part of the problem. All of us. No, didn't reset second timer. I did reset the first timer. I did. They can't kill what they have no power over. Yeah, I know. Hence, I do what I do the way I do it. And Scopely just had another CC reject their invitation to the official program. We are strong, but yeah, the plan is for us to get together on November 29th and celebrate the community. Let's talk about that. I need to see my schedule. We'll talk about it. Sounds decent, though. I was always the same way. I'm glad to hear that other content creators are embracing it. I mean, you Rev, you were... When you're officially free from the NDA and you get to speak your mind, I like that. I respect people that speak the truth. Tiberius, you're always good with speaking the truth. I like people like that. I do. That's really the only way you can grow, is to really just look at the truth in the eye. And not sugarcoat it and not try to push agendas. Any agendas. Or he's hiding that he stabbed himself drinking from his horn. How can you stab yourself from drinking from your horn? It's pointy. It's very long. Shut it. But you can't stab yourself with it, dude. They invited someone else? I don't know. I don't care who they invite. I never even applied. I'm proud to say that I never even applied. I read it, and that was enough for me to know I don't want it. That was enough. What's in Retribution? Did I miss it? Oh yeah, that's the ongoing thing, yeah. So is it safe to assume that I'm good on events? Not yet. Voyaging Beyond. And I finished the ship 12 hours, right? Yes. Alright, let's send anything to Voyaging Beyond. This one needs XP, so I'll send this one, and we can switch it to Speed Crew if I have it available. Yes, I do. Did you fall on your sword, literally? No. I know how to handle my weapons. No friendly fire, no. I know how to handle my weapons. So Revdeuce, you said you're coming to SoCal when exactly? I think didn't you have a date on the calendar? No. Where's the Dairy Queen? There it is. Did they fix the Borg cube lag? I'm in a system with the cube, and it hasn't been half a system away while attacking the house. No, they to my knowledge, even if they made an attempt to fix it, it was never fixed. If you're anywhere in surges, in arenas, anywhere else, MU, I see a lot of cubes there. You don't know where they actually are. It's annoying. Another ongoing bug, but no, player beneficial bug. That's more important to fix because it harms our income. I don't know about you guys. I'm just tired to be treated like that. I just want to point out something that is very important. We all fell into the habit of trying to justify why their conduct is causing the problem. I would ask for all of you to rethink your instinct of thinking of how to justify why they brought themselves to this place. It's irrelevant 7 years down the line. It was okay at the beginning. It's time to stop at that. Don't do that. Demand results, and they will figure it out themselves. We don't need to do that job for them. We do need to sit there with them and try to figure out their organizational issues. We don't work for them. We're not on the payroll. Even if some of us indirectly get some perks from them, financial perks from them, it's not our concern. They need to handle that. You handle your weapon with blue pill. No, Erwin, I'm lucky enough that I don't need blue pills. I hope I never will. So I don't take those. Take red pills. They think they did? No, they can't fix the cube. Yeah, they think they fixed the cube. Sydney. Like how they fixed Outpost when it gave out too much early on. Or how they fixed the Vengeance acquisition. Multiple times. Okay, the redeem is over. Yay. Yeah, just choose your pill. Choice is yours. I'm not telling you what to do. Do you know what red pills are used for? According to my metaphor, they're designed to get out of the Matrix, to see things the way they are, and not live in a dream world. What are they used for, though? If not for that. Maybe the managers need to be replaced by AI. Don't even go there. We don't need to think about it anymore. We need to stop worrying about it. We are gamers playing a game. That's all we are. I never, even before I worked for Blizzard and after I worked for Blizzard, I never had to worry about why they're, I was just enjoying playing World of Warcraft and StarCraft and whatever other games and Hearthstone and whatever else. And I never, if something was messed up, I didn't have to worry myself about the organizational structure and what the issue is and try to plead with them and beg them and all that stuff. I never had to do that. That's on them. If they don't do a good job, I move on to another game. That's all. Now, we have the element here of community, which is huge, and that's most of the reason, that's the main reason we're all here. So it's not that easy to leave because we care. But I'm just saying that whatever happens, whether this game ends up dying or it evolves to something greater and better and more fun, we will be better for it. It will be better for us. We will be happier. After everything is said and done, after the growing pains, after the changes, we will be better. I promise you we will be better. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to stream. I hear some people that left and they genuinely tell me that they're much happier today. Now, I'm not suggesting that we all need to leave. I'm just saying that if you end up leaving because the game dies, you will be okay. You can potentially be happier. So don't be afraid of that. There are so many red pills, but B12 are red. Okay. I'm just talking about the Matrix red. 3100 uncommon number 6 crystal to get Krencha to tier 6. Then I get to tier up a cube, correct? Yeah, tier 6 is when you get the cube to up to tier 16. That's what I did. Then after that, you need to have a maxed Krencha. That will take some time. But yeah, Sydney, you're on the right track. I did that with the Enterprise E. What he's saying is play War Thunder with Rev. I tried. It's another gacha game, man. I like my Israeli Air Force. I was having a blast there. Literally a blast. And I also don't know how to land a freaking plane. I don't know how to land a World War II plane. I'm you know, it's not a skill issue, okay? It's a propeller issue. It's a propeller issue. I've seen you. You can't even land that thing, okay? I don't miss that game. Because I really wanted to get to like the best planes, but that required so much grinding, and then I became a content creator. I'm like, I don't have the time for this. Will those be big enough to kill in the Veil? Tier 6? No. No. When I was able to kill a 71 FKR hostile with my Enterprise E with Leslie, I was tier 9.5. I covered it all in my last video, how I ascended. The second half of the video, I'm focusing all about how to kill it by yourself. Tier 9.5. And I also, my officers weren't the best. They weren't in the best tier at the time. Now they're much better. So now I'm killing 72 with Leslie. So I'm doing much better. So I would say tier 9. If you have really good officers, maybe tier 8, 8.5, maybe. But ascend first. If you haven't ascended, try to find a good friend, help you soften the targets, kill the FKRs, ascend. Then your G6 income goes to 9x, 10x more. And then you're going to start pushing your G6 Epic really fast. That's how I got mine to tier 10, because I was getting a bunch of them from loyalty chests and everything else. Oh yeah, I downloaded War Thunder again. Gotta give it a go. It's not a bad game. I just don't have the patience. I remember playing Top Gun on his back in the 80s, learning how to land on the aircraft carrier. Took a minute. Yeah, if this was a game that I don't need to grind, I could just go in and play. You know, and play like, you know, like the jets and all that stuff, then sure. But if I need to grind consistently for like 6 months or a year to get it for free, I'm not in the mood. I already have a grinding game. One gacha game in my life is enough. I don't do more. It's too much for me. Yeah, tier 16 cube, Sydney. Because my cube was a tier 13. I abandoned it for a year. I built an uncommon, lifted a tier 1, and nowadays you can totally skip it. It's a useless ship, completely useless. Some people enjoy it, but from a mathematical perspective, it's absolutely useless nowadays. I can give you more details if you want. G6 rare is nice, easy to build with faction credits if you can afford it. If you do what I recommend, then you do. Get it to tier 3. That's uncommon only. So, and you mainly need rare to upgrade buildings. So that's not going to jeopardize your progression. And if you have a GS that is very high tier, it can or relativity, then you probably don't need that. You don't need those ships. But I still build them, and they're nice. And then yeah, and then just push to 70, build your epic ship, get it to tier 6, bam, tier 16 cube, and you didn't have to waste months and months of a setback if you didn't. If you don't want to, you don't have to. A tier 8 Enterprise D in a moment. Enterprise E, nice. That's what you have? Okay. Yeah. I slowed down on it because I'm collecting more efficiency for it, and I'm also upgrading the researches. Because the ship, the Enterprise E is going to get retired eventually. But the research is forever. RevDeuce is saying something about the Israeli Air Force, though. What? Yeah, I unlocked the Israeli meteors. You're mispronouncing it. You're flying Israel, though. You were like 2 seconds from jets. I have some jets, but not... It's too painful. I have some American jets. I think. Or maybe Israel. I don't remember, man. It's been ages. I have all the Israeli Meteor jets. Yeah, I think I have a couple. No, I was just getting bored. I enjoyed it when we did it together, but when I started to really serious my content creation venture, I didn't have time to hang out in your streams the way I used to, so then I didn't play it, because it was really fun for me when we did it together. Man, they call Jane. What's up? Hey, JB, sorry I missed most of the stream. Life came up. Going to go back and listen to the comments. Yeah, man, they call Jane. I did share some creation on my Discord without naming name of who did it. This one. It may look familiar. Just for people to think about. If they're really unhappy, they need to think about this. I'm just saying you guys need to make your own decisions and don't be afraid. I've been voting the same way for years, but you guys need to think about this. Don't be afraid if this is going to bring us to the point of change. Whatever the change is, it's going to be for the better, because it's based on truth, not hidden agendas. Just be true to yourself, and whatever needs to happen will happen. Wow, JB hates me. No, I don't hate you, dude. Dude. Dude, if you have a problem with me, you know where to find me. Get a weapon. We'll take care of this. Let's go to Scopely headquarters and provide some entertainment. Because Scopely doesn't provide entertainment. We will provide entertainment. You and me. Plastic swords. Choose your weapon. I'm 5'10".
I demand
Yeah, it's supposed-
a trial by combat.
I do. If you accept or send your own champion. Rev Deuce, you can choose your own champion. You know that. That's how trial by combat works. I'm not. I don't need. I'm my own champion. If Akira can kill it, GS31 can. If it's high tiered enough, mine is still crawling its way there. He hates most people, to be fair. Oh, come on, Tiberius. I'm a good person. I just speak my mind. It doesn't come out of hate. No. I just speak my mind. I'm so consistent. I was always the same. I was losing my mind when people were just giving me heart attacks, but I'm consistent. My message is consistent. My voice is consistent. It's not a boycott. It's strategically choosing when so they start listening. Yeah. If you want to be listened to, and if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same result. Welcome to insanity. If you want a chance for something better, change your ways. Do something different. This is an example of something different. So is vengeance a must? It's not a must, it's recommended, but right now it's mostly gated. I heard Erwin here said with a max cube, he can handle with my Leslie crew, the one that I mentioned, he can kill 73s. He's technically ready for 73s now. At 71. So a vengeance will be nice. I think we'll be getting it by the time we get 7 to 73, because they'll have to revamp it. And if they don't revamp it, that means at least 6 months we'll have the vengeance, probably. My GS31 is max. Nice, Big Booty. That's awesome. That's a really good chip. Somebody cracked my base. That's how I had my theory with the whole rating revamp coming in. It's another thing to think about. The reason there's a rating bug, maybe they're doing something behind the scenes to mess with rating that is affecting rating. Possibly. They only work a 3-day week. Good luck finding them in the office. Look, I'm like 20 miles away from there and I don't even waste my time driving there. Fool, thank you for the follow! If they invite me for a constructive conversation, it can be anything. It can be business, it can be fun, it can just, hi, nice to meet you. I'll go. And I'll ask for a mug. I won't steal one, I'll ask for a mug. But I'll need bodyguards because there is a chance there's a bounty on my head. But jokes aside, yes, I don't ghost them, I communicate. Seriously. Only if somebody is really toxic to me and being just a little B about it, then yeah, I will ignore them. But no, they're professional. I'm professional. I'll talk to them. But I don't see the need. I mean, why would they listen to me? The one thing that they always listen to is when I give efficient ways of actually progress for free, they start nerfing and mess with them. That I know they listen to. Challenge accepted. We fight to the pain. Ooh, Singe, my own champion. Tiberius is your champion. Nice. Tiberius is dangerous, though. You see, Tiberius. The reason Tiberius is dangerous because the guy is very calculated. You gotta be careful with people like that. He'll set a trap and I won't even see it coming. Fool. You're just always at the top of my recommended, so I never realized. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Thank you for the follow again. Appreciate it, man. Voltron, what have you noticed on my server with the rating bug is that they still had a timer on their shield. Their base got popped, but couldn't be rated. But we also had someone forget to shield, and they did get rated. I hear everyone's reports. But I just recently rated, last week I shared with you, I actually rated a base. I rated like 4 million Sigma Par Steel. And I've been through the whole works of draining them to 0 with an amalgam. And then when they reach like 150 million a scoop, then with Novas. And then finish it off with my Selkie to get the Sigma stuff, and that took me. I put like 12, 13 hours total, and other players put some time. It was like at least 20 hours, the whole freaking project. I didn't have any bugs, but it was still painful enough for me to not raid. A Sigma player, G6 and up, should not be raiding right now the way it is. It's ridiculous. The only way it's going to work is if it's somebody that officially quit the game, and then you need to put in 20 hours on this thing. I'm not interested. Unless we're talking about a really high amount. 4 million was not worth it. But I wanted to try it. Anything free, JB, is there? What? Everything I do is free except Devore and stupid Leslie, $5. Now all I need is a box, a stick, and a string. Look at this MacGyver over here. What is he up to? Some can raid, some can't. Raid is an art form. We're a dying breed. The hardcore old school raiders, people here that have been playing this game for years, that we remember the days that we used to crack a base and all swarm in on that housing station and then start rotating clockwise and defending it. That was fun. But there's no reason to do it anymore. Back then there was a reason. You needed par steel to grow for free. Task Force Scopio, what's up? I raided last night, but this morning some of my alliance mates couldn't raid again. This is stupid. Stop justifying it. Stop letting Scopely butter you up and make you fall back asleep and tell you that they promise that they'll try to do better and ask you for a full detailed report and feedback and say that they're going to do better. They already know the feedback. We gave them all the feedback in the world. We gave them all the feedback. They have the feedback. We've been screaming it for years. We've been communicating it for years in very constructive ways. They have the feedback. They had one-on-one meetings with people. They have the feedback. Leave them alone. Let them cook. Let them cook. Let them be. Go enjoy yourselves. Let's see what they do. Don't listen to promises anymore. Results. I want results. I don't want them to tell me that they're bringing results. I want to see results. I want them to make an announcement. Here are the results we've been provided. Here's all the things that you're complaining for years, and this is what we actually done already. I will hear that and judge it accordingly. But I want to hear what's on the roadmap. It's not deployment ready. None of it is. Tips is hunting wabbits. Yeah. Crack the base. 3 Envoys hitting. Oh my god, don't remind me of Envoys. God damn it. Botany Bay. You guys are really going to make me start a new account? Like, I mean, are we actually doing that? You better do it quick, because this game may not survive. Oh, they're trying to raid without cracking and recracking every 2 hours? Yeah, it's unfortunate, this whole raiding bug thing. Terra, a friend of mine, is still raiding but a lot, but not for the resources anymore. He wanted to...
Just do it!
What do you want me to do? You want me to raid? You want me to kill him? Sure. KOS. Thank you. I didn't pay attention. Sorry. He's dead. Do it, JP. I bet you'll enjoy it. Yeah, I did it. If that's what you meant, I did it. I did it.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.
Amen. Amen, Sydney. So yeah, Tara, I mean, some people are, rating, that's like, they want to be at the top of the leaderboards. That's bragging rights. That's what they like. And that being bugged. That's not fun. Restart the server 710. I don't know about server. Once we reach the Rotterdam milestone, and then we decide, okay, where it's happening, we will choose the region, EU or US or APAC. We will choose which server, and we'll figure it out. I think it should be a brand new, fresh server. Like brand new, like the newest of the newest. Even though there may be ascension issues with it. I think that'll be good. That's my opinion. But again, majority rules. We will vote. We will talk about it. That was just for starting a new account, but now JB is a PvP player. I'm not a full-time PvP. I just muscle people out by growing so fast that they're still flying their whatever tiered gazillion old school ship when I grew my ships grew like 3 generations, so of course I'm going to destroy them because they chose to camp. That's what happens. We retire ships all the time. The next rarity ship is going to retire the old ship. Pretty much out the gate, almost. Or maybe a tier 3 or tier 4. It's going to retire the old one. So why are you wasting your time on it? Now, if you want to take your time and dominate your peers, by all means, camp. Camp, but make it a choice. It's not necessary. You know my... I mean, look, my account is proof it's not necessary. And you can have fun. You just play in the way that makes you have fun. That's really all the... Bottom line. Are you having fun? Are you enjoying your experience? That's it. That's it. Mission accomplished. Then you're doing it well. Okay, I think this will be enough for that. No ascension blocks now. I thought that on new servers you have ascension blocks. Did they change that? Just to show you how long I haven't even tapped into the whole idea of playing a new account. Divine big cracks, they raid for 2 hours, then little moans, raiding bugged because needs recracking. Yeah, I mean the recracking is like if they're still AFK, just a minor tiny little hit. No, restart the game on 710. You will enjoy the game. I'm not gonna enjoy restarting the game, Angry Lou. You don't. You didn't. Just look at this, okay? Let's. You want me to mine with this? It's disgusting. You want me to mine with Envoy? Oh, but this. Let's look at everything. Sorry. What? Let's go back all the way to the beginning of times. Corvettes? Orion Corvettes? Findras? Turas? OG Jellyfish? What? Franklin? You want me to go and degrade myself to killing swarms? You out of your mind? You want me to mine data? Data? Red and green? No! Oh god! It's North Star! That's cost money! The void costs money! Oh god damn it! No, Komari, stop! Just I don't want to do this! The idea of restarting is vomit inducing. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying! It's disgusting! I skipped all that. I know, but still you're gonna have to go through it! It's disgusting! Easy says mining is trivial now, token systems, etc. with tons of tokens. Plus I building. I know, but you still need to go back and do all this stuff. I don't want to do it. I graduated. I don't want to look back. Dude, I saved this thing for sentimental reasons. Sullivan. I used to live here. Every mining Monday. I had one node that was permanently mined.
Emotional damage.
Voldraw, and I'm emotionally damaged. This one was permanently mine, or this one. These two, because my base was always here. That was before TC. I had my base here forever, in this, right there, all the time. And I put a non-Devore miner all week, and then on Monday I was doing the thing with the Devore, and I was holding it for like over a year. I don't want to go back. You know how many wars started here? You know how many wars started in this stupid system? Wars that ended up destroying alliances. So many. Warp time is only 20 minutes. Oh yeah, don't even, let's not even start about the warp time. Jeez. For me, it was fun growing through all these weeks. It was fun at the time, but I don't want to go back. Like, do you want to go back being a baby? Maybe you do, but I don't. I'm done. Jess, I remember when the baby jelly appeared in the game, it was fun. At the time, but Jess, let me ask you, would you start all over and get another baby jelly? Would you do that? For real? For real? Be honest. Restart and just experience warp time and the impulse is bad enough. I know. The only way I considered restarting is because I already said that if we raise 3,000 for Rotterdam experience, then I'm also starting an account. Otherwise, I would not. Jess, with you? Yes, why not? We will do it together. But first things first. We're $65 out of 3,000. I think we have some time before we do it. But if technically we're reaching 3,000 tomorrow, we're starting it tomorrow. And I will be playing it live all the time. We'll have 2 windows and we'll rotate and we'll play it and we'll start an alliance together and we'll call it whatever you want. We'll vote for the name. It could be called the Furries if you wish. Oh my god, restarting. No impulse boost. No everything. Dude, look at the officers. Look at this. Cadets. TNG new ones or cadets. Do you want to go back? Tlan? Chen? Pike? Chasing Moreau? No. Please don't. Oh my god, you're gonna have to mine with Helvia and Domitia and whatever and this Kbish. I don't want to. Gala. Hashtag free Gala. No, look at these ugly people. Oh my god, Jess. Thank you for the $15. You didn't have to. Thank you. I'm having such a hard time asking for donations. I'm bad at it. I need to hire somebody that will help me. I can't. Thank you. Oh my god, look at this. Maybe that will bring us happiness. Maybe then we'll find some happiness before the game dies. Oh my god, cadets. Oh god. Spock. OG Spock. OG Kirk. Stop. Zhao. Oh my god, that will be my new mission thing. I'll have to use Zhao again. Rev Deuce, if you're still here, that takes me back to your OG videos when I used to watch Locked in the House with COVID that you were mentioning, talking about Zhao and talking about... Oh my god, the cadets! The cadets! I don't want the cadets! They're vanilla! They're vanilla! I'm not vanilla! I don't want cadets! Shoot me now! Shoot me now! LT Picard. Oh yeah, that's a new one. JB, game has changed a lot. Now it's very easy to progress in G4 within 6 to 8 months free to play. I know, but I don't want to do it! It's so ugly! I'll do it with you people. I'll do it with you. For you guys, I'll do anything. But oh, come on! It's ugly. I'm gonna complain all the time. I saw that, Worf. God, you buzz killer. Here, I can't yell. I'll just complain. Okay, can I still complain? JB can still complain? Good. You actually start with TNG now. It doesn't matter. They're the same. They have the same abilities. They're all ugly. Okay, I don't want to do it. JB, try the minigame. Oh my god! I already finished the stupid minigame. It was a fun minigame. It was only once. Only once. Look at this. No, they took it away. No, it's not even here. Whatever. The minigame. It's here, right? Yeah, you press on this minigame. This one. This was fun. Here, let's... What? Wait, what? What happened? Replay? What? Is it locked? I thought I unlocked this. Oh, complete the previous stage? I already... What's happened? Is this another bug? I finished it already. Did it reset on me? Fine, let's do it. You can go Troy, Gordy... I don't want to do it, man. Here, this minigame. This was fun. This is an actual game. Look at this. It's cool. I can't believe it reset. Now I messed it up. I forgot how to play. I'll start over with everyone here. I will be happy to. No, I finished it 3-star already.
Come on!
What do you want from me, Worf? What do you want from me? I don't want to start over. Okay, it's disgusting. But I will. I promised. I am not Scopely. I am not a Scopely employee, whether it's the GM or anyone else that promises you something and they don't deliver. Connor said, I will speak to you, and he did not. He didn't even communicate that why. He gave his word, and he didn't follow through. I will deliver. I will deliver. I promised. They fixed the player beneficial bugs on minigame. When does it stop? When? Just look at slots. He's G4 in about 3 months. I know. Look, I'm gonna get there in no time. I'm gonna be level 10 in like an hour or something. I'll be level 20 in less than a week. I mean, I'm gonna be flying like a crazy person. Everything I know now, without listening to other people's advice of camping, that was my fault, by the way. I take responsibility for listening. Yeah, I'm gonna get it fast. But honestly, all the shenanigans, all of us in the same alliance, it's gonna be fun. Now, it doesn't have to be free to play. I'll play free to play, but if anybody wants to spin, go ahead. And if Scopely is worthy enough, I will start their sponsorship thing here so we can do it together. That's the only way you'll see me doing this, is if we do it together. But yeah, Rotterdam has to happen. I need to grow as a creator. This is critical for me. I already spoke with people in the US, in the San Diego TwitchCon, about Rotterdam, and I have plans with how to grow with them there. I need to go. And I can't do it by myself. And we're gonna suffer with cadets. Odd voice. Mayflowers. Striker, if you don't start a new account, you will never get the 100% free-to-play star. You know you want that title. Oh, Striker, that was below the belt, man. Oh, he appeals to my ego. I think it's gonna work. May as well get paid to do it. They will get paid. I'm a person, if you haven't noticed, that is willing to do what is morally, in my opinion, my morals, my value system is the right thing, and F the money. It's not about personal profit and personal gain for me. If I believe that something is wrong, I will not support it financially. So if I do this one, it's supporting them. However, let's cross one bridge at a time, okay? Rotterdam Fund needs to be funded. Then we open an account. Then we decide which server. Then we decide what alliance name. And then we decide if we want to do this thing, the Scopely thing, the Scopely sponsorship thing. And maybe by then, them and I will actually speak about something that is mutually beneficial. But right now, they haven't really, other than trying to do their normal self of like communicating only when it supports their whatever it is that they're trying to support and calm the people down. We haven't really spoken about any formal business relationship that serves both of us. I think it will be beneficial to even have it, but I'm not pushing for it. I have no desire to go out of my way to come and ask. I don't ask them for anything. I just do my thing. But my door is always open. I may as well get paid. Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, that was good. Give it back to the community. I told you, everything they choose to give me in-game wise, I don't want it on my account. Not this account, definitely not if I start a new account. It will need to go to the community, yeah. All of it. Every single thing. All of it. I don't want anything from them. When Lube stopped by here one time and he said, I'm going to tell him to add something to your account, and I was throwing a fit. I really don't want anything. I swear, I don't want anything from them. Apparently, you can multi-box this game with some effort. It should check that out. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I can multi-box it. I will if we do that, or donate it like DJs with the Marvel Strike team for the Children's Hospital. Yeah, look, when this channel honestly reaches a point where there's like DJs has been around for a while, for years and years on end. He has subscribers that are, contributing a lot. He has whales that are contributing a lot. Of course. Yes, we will start a charity fund of our choosing. Of course. I'm growing still. I'm still working on growth. I mean, that's important. Look, today we had like 150 people at a certain point. That's growth. I will continue to grow. That's important. And then the rest will come. I'm not worried about it. And also there's not just Scopely sponsorship. There's other sponsorships I may take. It just depends on the offer, and also that it's in line with what I'm trying to communicate. Let me put it this way. I'm not just going to accept any sponsorship that is yielding me some personal gain, but it's against the message that I'm trying to send. Not just the free-to-play realm, just anything. It needs to be a good fit. I don't just take something because it's like, accepting a job just for the sake of having a job. Well, if it's a matter of starving and living on the street, then you will do whatever is necessary to support yourself and your family. But if you have a choice, then don't just take anything. It needs to be a good fit. That's really good during our workday. Yeah. I'm lucky that I get the flexibility of working from my home office, so I can do that during work days. And I make my own schedule for the most part, so yeah. No, we're playing a Marvel Strike Team campaign that Scopely is funding, using it for the kids. Oh, gotcha. Okay. That's pretty cool. What about being a hardcore PvPer on a Farmville server? Well, Voltron, to be a hardcore PvPer, you need to have the means to be PvPer. You need to have really strong ships, you need to have really good officers, really good tech, and so on and so on and so on. It is a wallets game. All right. Time flies when we're having fun. We're like approaching 3.5 hours. I will be online tomorrow. And Rev Deuce, you're not here, but we need to talk about... I don't want to collide into other big streams. So when Rev Deuce is doing his... If he does a Saturday thing, I'll need to adjust my schedule for that day because I just don't want the community to split up. So we'll figure it out. So if he doesn't do anything big tomorrow, then I'll be online the normal time. If not, then we'll adjust it a little bit. But let's look for somebody to raid. CDB was here earlier. I don't know if he's streaming today, but let's see who's on. I do see CDB is on. Started an hour ago. And I have other people that I barely know. And it's been a while since we been stopping by CDB, so I'm going to prepare the raid and stop by there. All right, guys. Don't worry about... Where's that image again? Don't worry about Scopely. They're adults. They're a business. They will find a way, and that's their responsibility. Your responsibility is to yourself and to your people, and to your happiness and to your value system. Do your thinking, decide what you want to do, and make sure that your wallet, this is aligned with your opinion. That's all you got to do. I'm not telling you what to do. It's more of the same. This is just my opinion. Because at the end of the day, I want you to be able to sleep at night knowing that you're true to yourself and true to the community. And that is all. Let's hit him up. I'll see you guys tomorrow.